All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Jones, the voice of Jacksonville Pool, coming back to you live here at the one and only Montreal Invitational here at the beautiful Sheraton Hotel in downtown Montreal, where we got team Boats in Holes representing from the Orlando district here. I like saying districts, by the way, guys. It's pretty fun. And then we got team Uncomfortable International here. Uncomfortable's International, sorry, forgive me. I forgot the extra part of it. And we are waiting for them to get underway here. This is for the 8-ball format, so we will be able to probably keep up with both tables pretty well, but I did ask both teams to please help us out and kind of keep us up to date. We're waiting on everybody to get in here and get the live stream shared out. That's what all of us are doing behind the booth, and we'll play a little introduction here as well. Guys, while we're getting everything rolling here, I'm going to send out 4 total links here. Let's see if it'll do all 4 for me again this time. It got a little cranky pants yesterday about sending them out. Yeah, it should be good.
Now, when you say cranky pants.
Cranky pants. It doesn't like sending, anytime I can do 3 links, it gets fine on YouTube. I send a 4th link with the CompuSport, and then it's all like, you sent too many links, buddy. You can't give everybody all the links that they need. By the way, joining with me today here, we actually got 2 special people behind the booth. I don't know if this man needs any introduction since he was doing something about dolphin noises last night on stream. Buongiorno, Missy. What's going on, Kevin? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. It's early, but it's not that early.
It's a beautiful morning. Well, we got Kevin from First Coast APA, and then next to him, I'll let her do her own introduction here, but no, yeah, you got to talk in the mic here. You got to get close. What they hear is what you hear, or what you hear is what they hear. So if you can't hear yourself, they can't hear you. Go ahead, tell them what's going on.
Hi, I'm Kim, and I'm the league operator for this team that is about to play out of Lake Osceola, Florida.
Hi, Kim. How's it going today?
Good.
Good. You ready for a beautiful morning as well?
Yes, sir.
Lake Osceola.
So I know it might be a little unfair for me to say this, but this is a team and a name that I've actually seen online a lot lately.
Oh, yeah.
Southeast Challenge winners
Yep.
for 9-ball. Is that right, Kim?
Yeah, they've been in a lot of tournaments. They were our team of the year last year.
He doesn't understand my sign language either. I need everybody's names as for who's playing.
That is Macho right there.
I need skill levels.
If you're sitting on the outside, you're going to have to be the team name getter.
Yeah.
I'll go get it.
Oh, here he comes.
There.
By the way, hi, everybody. There we are in the booth. What's up, y'all? I got to just that color. Goodness gracious, we're all yellow. Feel like a Coldplay song or something out of nowhere. It's all yellow.
So wait, you just had a picture-in-picture of us?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do that?
I'll just turn on the webcam.
Dude, you're so much better at this than I am. What's up?
All right, so Macho is playing Demetrios.
Sorry, guys. 4 versus.
They're both 4s?
4s. See, I do this on purpose, by the way. I always put the races 3-3 whenever we're starting 8-ball because I always feel like they're going to put 4s.
Yeah, that's a good skill level to start off with if you're.
It's a smooth way to do it.
Going with the evolving strategy, as I call it. Tournament strategy is so much different than regular league play strategy. It's continuously evolving depending on what's going and how's it going and sudden death, or if you playing on 2 tables or 1 table.
That does bring up a big point that you make, and we kind of talked about it yesterday, but I feel like it's only fair to continue talking about it because this is so different than what I've seen at some tournaments there. Guys, if y'all look here real fast, the reason why we're showing you 2 tables here, although we're focused on the bottom table of the stream, match 1 and match 2 out of possible 5 matchups here for these 2 teams is going on simultaneously, and you keep on going the entire time. So if table 2 finishes, you move on to match number 3 on table 2. If table 1 finishes first, you move on to match number 3 on table 1 instead.
A little easier to score for 8-ball. 9-ball, not so much.
Yeah, it is way easier here. I'm going to leave y'all on the mic here just for a second. Kelly is messaging me, so I need to make sure.
So yeah, Boats and Holes. Is that too loud in your ear? No. Boats and Holes won the Southeast Challenge, but I feel like I saw them somewhere else. Oh, the Orlando Invitational.
Orlando
Okay,
Invitational,
okay.
yes.
Which is kind of their home turf, but for me, I'm like, oh look, it's Boats and Holes again.
Kim was like, I get to see these guys all the time.
Well, they got great team shirts, great chemistry.
They do. They
They're
do.
actually even here because they took second place at the World Qualifiers last year.
Oh.
So they won to go to Southeast Challenge twice for 8-ball and 9-ball because they took second in both.
And you felt
So
like
they couldn't play
right.
both at Southeast Challenge, so this is their other.
I'm gonna say, yeah, it has to be close. I'm gonna say, as a league operator, that was a smart play because it nothing worse than winning everything and not being able to celebrate everything. So it's great that you have that opportunity for them to do it. I've always enjoyed. I actually met Orlando a couple years ago. He's a good guy. I think this team, believe it or not, I think they're race car drivers. Or they, it's like they all work on race cars, or one of them's a. Am I right? Do you know this?
All I know is they're from Suffolk County, New York.
Really?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they race cars. Like one of them's like an actual race car driver, and the other one's like, or the mechanics that work on the car. It's kind of a cool job, if you ask me.
You talking about Team Uncomfortable International?
No, Boats and Holes.
Oh, Boats.
Oh,
what?
them?
They do that?
I thought you were talking about the other one.
Yeah, I've never met the other team.
Oh, well then.
I didn't know that about the boats.
Ask
These
'em.
guys run. They
Yeah.
have like the whole thing with the cars. They have the shop and everything, and they
You didn't
fix
put that
up
together
cars.
when
Oh,
I was
no.
talking about it?
Nope, didn't.
you
I thought you were
thought-
talking about the other team.
Holy crap, we have 2 race car driver teams.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my goodness. What are the chances, Tim? Pretty good internationally, you know. Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
Look, it's early in the morning. You got me on the microphone.
I asked you, and you're like, yeah, I don't know anything
don't know
about this
them.
other team. I
Yeah.
was like,
That's too funny.
oh,
I haven't drank my coffee yet.
well, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. So these guys, this is game 1. Should we talk about the game some here?
We definitely should, but we got a couple things going on the YouTube side here. Destiny's in chat says, my dad Javier is a mechanic and races cars, and I like the name What Comes Next here. Their shop is E Creations in Kissimmee. There we go.
Okay.
Enemy. It stands for enemy. That's why he's got
That's
enemy
why-
on the
that's why
back
enemy
of
on
his
it?
shirt. Yep.
I see you, sir. Talking about the match, by the way, here. I made the video. I wasn't able to get it fully like exported, but I actually made a little highlight reel video of yesterday's matches. I've got to figure out how to get it to properly play in OBS and stuff and export to an MP4. But if I can, I really want to show that off of all the wonderful instant replays we had yesterday. But we had some interesting tournament events yesterday. I mean, we had some Masters matches where one of the gentlemen were down 4-1 and made a nice little comeback. Not only did he make a nice little comeback, getting rack number 2 for him, but then he also had a 8 on the break right away, and it just things started flipping real fast for that. So very interested to see what sort of play we have here as well. I'm assuming teams will be pretty accustomed now to the way the tables have been playing at this point. I mean, they're definitely faster. If you're not used to 7-footers, they may be shorter than what you're used to playing with. And you got to get a little better with your cue ball control. I saw some people really letting things kind of fly around the world. And a couple times you could tell they were like not too worried about their lead because of where the next object ball was. But quite a few times they're sitting there and you just see them nod their head. They're like, man, like how did it go all the way over here?
It's just a mixture, a brand new set of billiards balls, and I think everything in this room is brand new, minus a couple tables.
Yes, yeah. There's a handful that are not brand spanking new. The rest are, whoo, take the price tag off of them.
It really takes out the home field advantage. Nobody has that here. We're all new. So you played on them last night. What'd you think?
I did. I had a absolute blast playing on them. I like 7-footers because although I won't say who, but there was a person on another team that was complaining. They were like, yeah, we're used to 9-footers. He's like, these 7-footers are so much tougher. And I'm looking at him like, you play on 9-foot tables like I do, and you think 7? What? Hold on. How is 2 feet, shorter distance and 1 foot less wide is more? I was like, you're making no sense to me, man. I was like, I don't get it.
Congestion.
The congestion, yes,
Yeah.
but they were playing 9-ball.
This is much easier.
Yeah.
I can't even reach most of the shots on a 9-foot table.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Like I see a lot of different players where they have to, bring out the bridges, bring out the extensions a lot more. and until you're fully accustomed to that. But I think 7-footers are kind of a great equalizer to an extent. You know, a skill level 4 can easily go against a 6 out of nowhere, and it may look like you're like, wow, like that 4 is not a 4, but they definitely are. Like watch their shot selection and stuff like that. You'll definitely see the behaviors of a 4 still. However, the shorter distance, they don't have to get as good of leave on certain shots, different things like that. Like it makes a big difference, and I found that these pockets were a little bit more forgiving to me. Although there was always one pocket that jinxed me up every single time, but you cannot the nice like thick bottom shots where you just fire it away and fire it in there and stuff. These are very much still diamond tables. You can't go putting that disrespect on them like that. They won't play it. They won't have it. And you just got to get used to it. It's the same thing in any event, right? Like if you're in a different golf course, for instance, like it plays different. Everything plays different elsewhere.
So these guys are actually used to playing on 7-foot diamonds out of their home location.
Which pool hall is their home location?
Mad Hippo in Kissimmee.
Woo! Shout out to Mad Hippo.
You ever been there?
I've not been there, no sir. No, it'll be on my list though. I got a huge list.
Ask me if I've ever been there.
Have you ever been to Mad Hippo?
Probably 2,000 times.
Goodness gracious, Kevin, what are you doing, man?
2,000 times. That's probably a fair estimate, right?
Yeah.
Why not 2001?
Because he moved.
Because they were open, probably, when did they open? 2019, I think? Yeah. But anyways, I was going back to the 9-foot, 7-foot diamonds and tough to convert. For me, the conversion is so much easier just because of, my eyesight. I would trade in a long shot on the table for a little ball congestion any day, but as a higher skill level player, it's a little easier to deal with that stuff than for some, so.
By the way, guys, if we can get it working later on, we're trying to work it out to where it will properly live stream not only to the pages we've already been doing, but to the actual Montreal Invitational Facebook page, to the CPA Montreal Facebook page, and Florian has given us permission for it to go to the Las Vegas APA Facebook page as well. So hopefully by the next live stream, all that is up and working, and that way it will be even further spread out for everybody to get the news out and be able to enjoy. But in the meantime, all we need you to do is hit that wonderful share button. You can do it on your phone as well. And then also, if you want to tag any friends or family that are not watching it that you're aware of, all you got to do is hit the @ symbol, type in their name. It'll tag them right in there in the post, just like you would any normal Facebook post. And then also, we are on YouTube as well here via Jacksonville APA's YouTube page for you to enjoy. In case you got a big screen at home, you can definitely do so and enjoy it that way as well.
Wait. Did you just say Florian as in Flo Ryan? He's here?
As in Mr. Flo Ryan himself, as Mr. Trick Shot Artist, as in...
no luggage. Got it.
No luggage, got new cues. I literally have, so I play with the Florian Q-Tech.
That's a fantastic,
it's
fantastic cue, yes.
And I make the joke every time whenever I make an accidental shot and it looks like a trick shot or something. Like I've had this past session probably no less than 5 or 6 times that I've kicked at a ball and I'm just trying to get a good hit, but then somehow or another I drain it all the way across the table and it looks like I was doing it intentional and I make it.
Yeah.
And like like I've had people be like, wow, Tim, I'm like, it's going to come to the point where I can't say I wasn't trying to do that anymore because I'm just going to have to say I was because it looks like it every time.
Yeah.
And I just hold up Florian's cue real fast. I'm like, his spirit's in the cue.
Oh, that's
I was like,
funny.
He's coming out.
Like Night of the Roxbury.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Florian walked into the war room, which is where I was working last night, and I was like, hey, man, how's it going? He's like, I'm waiting on my luggage. And I'm like, I feel your pain. Of course, all social media knows about Ashley and I's luggage issue because she likes to put stuff on there.
Any update on that, by the way?
We got it.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering why we brought so many clothes. We've got 5 days worth of clothes for 2 days. Let's do it.
There you go, Cameron. Give Brooklyn a shout out.
I'm thinking about going home and changing right now. I got all the clothes. Do it. All right, so.
Talk about this real quick here. I'm assuming, he's already marked for the bank shot. He's got to be cautious of the scratch here, right? You a little worried about that, Kevin, on this one?
I think he hit it soft enough, honestly. Oh, he cut that a little too thin.
Yeah, way thin.
Had he got close to the pocket, I don't think he would have been anywhere near the side.
So on that one right there, I really like using a nice bit of outside. And I like hitting it soft, so that way by the time the outside kicks in on the cue ball and it hits that bottom long rail, it's going to go, it's probably going to hit up to almost the middle diamond to the left of that side pocket.
Force that in there.
Diamond tables say no.
That's right. He left his opponent straight in.
Nope. Diamond tables say that is straight up disrespectful, and they do not like it. I promise you.
Yep.
I don't speak on behalf of Diamond, by the way. I'm just telling you how the tables talk to me. It's a good first rack for Demetrius. I like his little run there towards the end. I think I would like to maybe have seen a little more confidence in the 8-ball shot. I don't know if he went in, not feeling very sure of it, or especially with these guys being skill level 4s here as well. Every team, for those that don't know for tournament play, get 1 timeout per rack regardless of skill level. And I don't remember, granted, we've been talking a little bit, they may have already used their timeout, but if not, I would have loved to have seen a timeout there.
Yeah.
Maybe even before getting to the 8-ball, just to see if he can get a little better shape.
Yeah, I mean, with that last shot, all he had to do is just really pocket the ball and give himself the little bit longer shot along the rail. I feel like he was trying to get close, but you got to think, I mean, these guys are going into day 2. The nerves are kicking. I believe their current record so far this tournament, Kim might know better. I think they won 1 and lost 1.
No, this is only their second match. They lost the first match.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
oh,
yeah.
wow.
All right, thank
Hold
you.
on, what time did they play yesterday then?
They played at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they have had some good rest and relaxation time then. So I'm assuming, do you know if they came in yesterday as well?
Most of them came in on Wednesday night and
Oh, wow.
Thursday morning.
Okay, well, I can go and tell, I don't know the skill of the stuff for the second table, but it does like Team Uncomfortables International here did score that rack. So right now, both tables 1-0 for their races.
Well, what's his skill level? Do you know, Kim?
Those are both 5s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's a 4-4 race on the top one. Okay,
She-
perfect.
She knows
Kim,
all.
come on now,
I know.
see?
Feel free to
See?
speak up next time. We're like,
That's
we
fine.
don't know what the skill levels are. Like,
I was sharing everything to all the pages.
I need
yeah,
y'all's
okay.
help real fast, by the way. I need everybody in chat here. I'm going to turn the webcam on real quick. I need y'all to all say hello to my wifey in there. What's up, wifey? How you doing?
oh, that camera.
Where's-
Okay.
That camera right there. Yeah, the
I'm
blue
like,
light.
where am I at?
Oh,
The
yeah,
blue
I
light
don't know where I'm
special. It's
looking.
right there. With
Kim's in here
There
too.
it is.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
we got Tim, Kevin, and Kim. That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
Tim, Kevin, Kim.
Yeah, it's Tim and Kim, but then he shares the first initial of yours.
Yep.
Stalker.
Kelly was getting annoyed with me last night because she'd say Kelly Moore and I would say Kevin Morgan.
I told y'all, by the way, and I forget who it was in one of the streams, so I did, and I was like, you don't steal my idea. The moment y'all even remotely announced that y'all were taking our first Coast APA, I said we got to have either the Momo tournament or the M&M tournament. I don't care, something along those lines, but it's got to be the Morgans versus the Moores, and it's a showdown battle.
Well, I'm not opposed to that.
I'll throw the gauntlet down. I'll come at you, Mr. Sir Rax-a-lot.
I just don't know if the 4 of us are playing at the top of our game these days. We're busy running tournaments and
Y'all are very busy.
Yeah, I'm not as good as I used to be.
I
Yeah.
will say shout out to Michael Moore, by the way. This past session, he was trying to start up a couple extra teams, so I was on a Tuesday team with him, and he gave me a couple good timeouts. We had some good practice drills and stuff, really helping me enhance my game. And I was so proud to say that this past session was by far one of my best sessions I've ever played in APA, and it was just a huge deal for me. But this is why I was talking to you guys on stream as well, chat, that if you ever get a chance to, a lot of your league operators know the game in and out. They've handled this business for years. They've played for years, and it's always nice to, again, pick their brain, learn from them.
That's actually interesting that you say that when you're talking about how he gave you the timeout. That is probably one of the things I enjoy the most about what I do playing out is calling that timeout and going for something a little extra special outside the safe zone, and it executes it perfectly, and you just walk away. Obviously you didn't even make the shot, but you walk away feeling so good from that. So, what do we got going on the table over here? We got this Macho going for stripes. It's kind of tough watching 2 tables. We're on the bottom table here. Macho's down 1 to Demetrio, so he needs to get this rack to kind of stay in the game. He's got a nice spread. I mean, thinking he's going to take the 11 ball here, go and get that out of the way. 3 ball is going to cause some interference with trying to get position down table. Oh no, he just massays around it. That's the new balls, man. I've literally have watched them bend and defy the laws of physics like nonstop.
By the way, I do apologize just because of where we're at in the corner. I know Kim doesn't have as much access to the chat here, so I'll definitely try to make sure and refer chat. But whoever it is that's on YouTube side as the name What Comes Next says, hey, Kim.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I think I recognize his photo. So you can't see the names of the YouTubers?
I see whatever name they have as their name in there. So like whenever I was doing my streaming as a gamer, like you would see Mr. CXmas, for example. Like you would not see Tim.
So what comes? Okay, so this is the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep. And the only other deal is with Restream here, because we have multiple YouTubes. It'll just give me the YouTube emblem. It's not going to tell me which side of YouTube they're on.
Can you see how many people are watching right now?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're currently up to 23 total.
That's not bad for a Saturday morning. People are still sleeping.
No, we were up to 55 last night, was the all-time high so far. I am hoping by the time we get to the finals, we're over 200 mark.
I was actually sleeping until Ashley woke me up.
Well, it's time for you to wake up.
She made that clear.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I'm up, therefore you're up. Let's go talk to people. And there she is, right over there talking.
Yep.
That's what she was born to do.
Macho has some work here, and Demetrius is not making this easy. That 5's kind of blocking that top right-hand corner pocket. What would y'all do here about the 13 that Macho's got to work with now? I mean, obviously, I know he doesn't have to go for it right this second, but what is he going to do about it?
You don't think it goes?
I don't think it goes. I think
I think it goes.
You think so? You think he's sliding on,
Right
drinking
off
on in?
right off the.
The pocket
back.
point?
He's going to try to take care of it right here. He's going to go.
He had to drift a little more if he was going to, I think.
Oh, well, he could potentially play a killer safety if he carried him into the 5. But, yeah, he's not lining up. He's going for the bank back Adams. He's going for the.
Nope.
No. There we go. He took it over. He took over the pocket. I like that.
Kim
I
was
told you it goes, though.
Kim was excited. Kim was excited on that shot.
Beth on Facebook side asking, is that Javi on the other table wants to score? I believe it is 1-0 in favor of Team Uncomfortables International.
Danny is on the other table, not Javi.
Yep. That might get you a little better access to the chat if you need, Kim.
That's Jason. He's also in Boats and Holes. He just couldn't come up this weekend.
Oh, no.
Jason, we're missing you, buddy.
I think I saw him last week at Orlando, right?
Yes.
Oh, and Beth Edwards. I know her.
I love all these extra little tournaments and stuff. You know, I remember back in my original days of APA, like the most looked forward to was your triangles or tri-cup spin on your area, how it's named, and then you look forward to the world qualifier, and that was it. Like it was.
So here's my
wash your
thing.
hands.
Do you go ahead and like the 5? I don't think still goes. It's closer, but I don't think it goes.
I think it does.
Yeah.
So he has to go and
He
try to
has
get back
to
on
He
the
has to,
9.
yeah.
Because the 9's in a bad spot. He could scratch. The 9's, yeah, 9's almost like bank me sit position. You know, it's like you can't cut it without scratching. So
I do agree. I think he deserves. I agree that I think the 5 goes no matter what. But just in case, I think he deserves to take a look at it. And hey, look who comes to table with a solid time for a timeout. I was about to say that right on next. I was like, it's probably the best time here to go and use it. Because that 5 is going to easily lead to the 8, either inside pocket or if he does something weird, 8 all the way down either corner. But that 8 is home free after that 5.
man, that is.
Can't let Demetrius get to the hill.
It's so interesting, like to watch. You know, a good captain knows when to call his timeout because you only
Yes.
get one. You can call them too early. I've seen some captains that called their timeout the very first shot of every rack. You know, it was just kind of like, all right, that was a little preemptive, but this was a good timeout.
Definitely was. I like the use of it. And chat, you may hear me pick about that a lot, but I don't know, man. I'm all about the actual strategy behind stuff. So Nate says you're not going to be productive today. I love that.
What's up, Nate? That's great.
Nate, welcome to the stream.
That's probably one of the best comments I've seen in a
Yeah,
while.
that's phenomenal. My overall favorite one was when I forget which big tournament it was, but it was one of the pro tournaments, and somebody says, I have the pro tournament pulled up on my phone, and I have your stream pulled up on my 55-inch TV. And I'm like, I cannot believe that you have us on the TV
Yeah.
versus the big pro
Well,
tournament.
that way their hand doesn't get tired holding the phone. you
Right.
know? Yeah. I get it.
Ooh. That was
He-
a tough cut.
Yeah, that was definitely
I love
trying
the
to
attempt.
bend.
Hi, Luke. Hi, Luna. Love you, babies. Ooh, that's that new fella that drifted. I mean, that shot can pop out a little further, anyways. But
Yeah, but he's sitting kind of safe here because if he
Mhm.
slow rolls the 8, leaves the cue ball up by the top left pocket, he's going to leave an awkward shot on the 9. So he's kind of got a little safety net here if he can hit it soft enough.
Abby on the YouTube side is saying good luck to Uncomfortables. Abby, let's go. Give a shout out to Uncomfortables. Right now, they're definitely in the lead right this second here and have scored the first team points, which I'm going to go and update for you guys, with still the potential to 3-0 this very first matchup, which would be a massive, massive start to their day.
So what happened here? Is that something from earlier?
Oh, I just have this paused, is all. If you're asking about the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have this paused, is all.
Okay.
Because there's no need for it to be playing both at the same time, so we can see it right here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Overall team score, I am going to go and update, like I said, to 1 there. Oh, Demetrius is your hubby. Let's go, Abby. Awesome. Well, your hubby is shooting very well and having a great run at this right now. He's got a tough opponent too. You know, all of us behind the mic here are very familiar with Team Boats and Holes, and so to say the least, he is doing phenomenal against them. So. And I definitely just saw Team Uncomfortables take the second rack for sure. So it is 2-0 on the top table there on your screen as well.
Uncomfortables came out swinging. They have come out swinging. But you know what? I'm going to say it's far from over.
Yeah, 8-ball's the wilder one to me when it comes between the two formats, just with the way the points go. I've seen a team before literally be up 6-0.
And come back.
And come back from that 6-0 and just absolutely just sweep the rest of it. And you're like, well, that didn't go the way what you thought.
Well, and it will make a big difference. Like if Macho's been in every single game over here. He's either been on the 8-ball or 1 ball away from the 8-ball, and it's, you know, so he's not like getting blown away. If he gets
8 on the break. 8 on the break. Oh man, it is 3-0. Oh, did he scratch? He scratched. No. Oh my gosh.
Wait, which table was that? That one?
That was the
table
other
2,
one.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm watching this table. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw it drift into the side pocket, which is where, by the way, table 2, every 8 on the break we've seen has been that bottom side pocket from this point of view.
Well, this is what I was talking about. If Macho gets this game, and then all of a sudden from being 6-0, it's 4-0, and that is doable. And then next thing you know, they're on the hill. Next thing you know, it's 4-2. Like it's.
And
You never know.
I know we already said his name. The gentleman that's on table 2 for Boats and Holes.
Danny,
sorry. Sorry, Danny. I love you, brother. Danny right there. So
He's
now
trying
it's
so hard not to smile.
it's a 1-2 score. So now it is a 3-2 race overall. But he has prevented the 3-0.
Yeah.
Which that flips the script right there. And I think you're right. I think with the way Macho's been playing, you know, it is still very possible and plausible that he could, you know, potentially get on the hill at bare minimal. Every rack changes the game now, right? So it's potentially a 3-0 in favor of Uncomfortables. Then it goes to a potential 2-0. Then it goes to a potential 2-1, right? So every rack for Macho is nothing but a huge victory. And that's the way you gotta fight it out in these battles, these long battles like this. Every bit of it makes a difference in the end.
There's Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
What's up?
He's everywhere. I tell you, I think he's going to be in Vegas in May. He was in Vegas last
He
May.
won 8-ball and 9-ball doubles this
Yeah.
year. He's going out to Vegas for both.
Goodness gracious!
Oh,
I'm not jealous.
Well,
I was in the final for 9-ball doubles.
He doesn't fly though. He will be driving
He does.
there and back. Yeah.
Hold on. We're still talking Vegas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, from
Yes.
Florida.
Yeah.
What?
Wild Bill's driving. He did it. I've seen him do it.
Bill.
Yep,
Bill.
same.
Hold on here. Hold on. What's in the parlez-vous French toast? Okay, that's my best French for you, Bill. What are you doing, man? What is going on? Gosh darn.
Did you just say parlez-vous French
Parlez-vous
toast?
French toast? Oui, oui. What's in the parlez-vous?
Propel jump cues. If it's not propel, you're not jumping.
That's chat. I'm going to fill you in on that. That was our wonderful segue of like if we were getting like off subject or going somewhere crazy, that was our way of like getting right back to it. That was our little like code word, propel jump cues.
Yeah. Maybe do a little shout out to Coda next time. I don't know. We'll see.
I need to go tag Riley Dixon now in this stream. Like Riley, get in here, start talking about propel again.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Well, I always like it whenever you get was it Wesley on there or somebody who was just like super talkative but was keeping the jokes flying. I mean,
Yes.
it was. I didn't know if they were leading us or what. You know, it's like
it is good.
absolutely.
Here we go with another very crucial timeout. I got to give him props. This is 2 in a row. That's really phenomenal.
Hey, Bill, how you doing? All right. Yeah, so Bill said he doesn't mind seeing the country. You know, he's a little country road. Take me home.
Yeah,
as far as I'm willing to go with that song.
Yeah.
To the place
I belong. We're in Montreal. By the way, I ate crepes today. I just want that known.
West Kissimmee.
There's your live stream fun fact about Tim Jones, the voice chat so pull today.
Did you have crepes?
I had crepes today.
Did you do like the multiple flavor ones? There's like pancakes rolled up in a burrito, right?
So I had a chorizo, spinach, tomato, and goat cheese crepe.
That was breakfast or
That
lunch?
was my breakfast today, and it was so filling and phenomenal. Oh my gosh!
All right. I
I'm
will
telling you,
say,
so delicious.
like, I'm okay with it, but I noticed they enjoy the mayonnaise here, and that Ashley's like telling everybody no mayo, no mayo.
I didn't like. I even looked at the waiter earlier. He was like, "Hey, do y'all need any ketchup or mayo?" I was like, "Y'all like mayo over here?"
Oh, they love it.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. We put mayo on a lot of things.
If
I'm
you
like, okay.
order fries, there will be a glob of mayo right in the middle of it.
Let's go.
They, that's their choice of condiment for sure. So.
This is huge. Oh, we went for the bank. I see now why, because leave. Stay out of there, cue ball. Okay.
Like I said, he's always in the game.
100%.
One ball. You get to that clutch moment. But at least he left it in the pocket. That's going to put a little pressure on Demetrios here.
I agree with you. I always see that, and I always start feeling like I'm going to have a sellout shot whenever it comes down to that. Same thing, just like with Macho a moment ago and Demetrios on the 5. Like,
nailed it.
Demetrios is in good stroke, for sure. Bama over here in the house coming by the stream table.
7-2. Got 7-2 on Jose got 7-2.
I was going to say mission complete now.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got a little awkward on the 8 ball. Let's
50,
see.
50-yard line.
50-yard line. That's fun.
Yeah, he's on the. It's one of those where a little more, a little less, one way or the other would have helped him. I mean, a little more, he would have been a little further to the top right of where the cue ball was. A little less, he'd been a little bottom left of it. But either way, he would have had a clear image on which pocket. It does look like the cue ball, which is why the captain is pointing there. It does look like the cue ball is
Scratchable.
It's scratchable, but it's a little bit above the 8 by a tiny bit. So I do agree with the bottom left-hand corner.
You ever heard of the shot, the spot to spot? You put the cue ball on the head string spot and this the 8 ball.
Yes, that's what I practiced to fix my my stroke for hitting center ball and learning how to hit it properly.
Well, I used to play in this tournament.
Ooh.
Is that going to go in the side?
Don't do it.
Is that
Don't
gonna
do
go
it.
inside?
Ooh, no.
I was playing this tournament, and the guy said spot to spot. If you do it 3 times in a row, you pocket the 8 ball from spot to spot 3 times in a row. You win the $50 pot or whatever. And I never even heard of that before.
Yeah.
But that's what that shot. It was like a miniature spot to spot.
It really was. No, one of the things I always had an issue with is just I like to add extra English and stuff intentionally.
Slow
That's
down.
a good shot. Slow it.
Simmer down now.
Perfect leave.
Macho's got a great opportunity here. But yeah, I always like whenever I'm doing those cutting shots where I add a little extra English to it to help like throw it in there. And I'd fully stopped trusting any center ball for me at all, and it was really messing my game up. And finally, I've gotten it kind of dialed back in.
There it is.
So guys, here goes the script being flipped right there. Macho getting 1 point now guarantees that at worst case scenario here, not saying it ain't going to be different, but at worst case scenario, Uncomfortables International here can only score potentially 2 points for this overall rack.
I was going to say, it's kind of like when the video feeds over itself. I keep looking at him. I'm like, who's racking?
Table, like a table 2 over here.
For those who can't see what I'm seeing, there's like 3 screens. I feel like I'm flying an airplane. And Tim is my co-pilot. Kim is the pilot. So
yeah, we can definitely land a big old 747 with this thing.
yes,
Guaranteed. Airbuses ain't got nothing on this.
That's awesome.
That'd be amazing if an Airbus pilot came over here and he's like, I have more controls, but I really don't have a clue what button to press.
I'm pretty sure he's going to come over and be like, Roger, Roger. Victor, Vector. Clearance, clearance.
I think we're getting called for a shot to be watched here. I don't want to miss this break, though, so we'll see if we have... Oh, no, they're talking about something.
That looks like a question, rule question.
Yeah. Sorry, wanted to bring it back to the break here. We'll be able to see his shot still at the top of your screen, though. Welcome next, still rooting on Macho over there.
All right,
And
so if he was stripes, that was an amazing shot.
Destiny and on the YouTube side. Guys, if y'all hear me saying YouTube or Facebook side, we're streaming to multiple platforms, by the way, just to explain that. But Destiny showing love to Macho also here. So it looks like
Destiny
Boats
is
and Holes
Javi's daughter.
Boats and Holes is getting all the love here in chat. We got Abby, though, for Demetrios, so that's her husband, though. So I don't like this shot. I don't like this shot at all. That is such a tight space. And I think he landed that perfectly here. That did not look like a double kiss. Great bridge. Very good shot. Wow. I got to give Mancho props on that. That's a tough pickle to be in.
I just got a text from somebody who lives in Macon, Georgia. She used to play for me years ago, and now she's in Macon listening to us.
There we go.
Shout out to Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Who?
Pam Shoemaker. Remember her?
Oh, yes.
I know Pam.
Yeah, she knows you too.
Yep. Pam, I come up to Bulldogs usually once a month, by the way.
Well, let's be real. Everybody knows BOJ. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to bust your ego, but I mean, I've been in the airport and be like, people watching the voice of Jacksonville. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, y'all absolutely bless me too much, to say the least.
And there's Vicky, his biggest fan.
Well, you had me hooked at what the French toast.
That is so fun fact, by the way. Again, all of this, everybody always asks how did I get into this. I did Twitch streaming for like 5 years. I did audio and stuff for multiple churches before. So like all this is really come together because of past experiences. But one of my fun ways of saying wordy dirds, I'll say it like that. You know, some people say WTF. Well, I would always say what in the French toast. And then, don't ask me why, but out of nowhere, like I started being like, what in the parlez-vous French toast? And it was, I'm not talking about I did it just because we're coming to Canada. Like
I thought you did that because
no,
you're here.
It's something I literally even have a little French toast emote icon that has like the little like French like mustache and stuff and a little French little bonnet hat dealio. I don't know what it's called, so please forgive me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. And yeah, so that's something that I've always done. So the moment they said I was coming to Canada, I was like, I gotta say it one time on stream.
What does parlez-vous mean?
Parlez-vous? I'll let you Google it. Because I don't have a clue.
I mean, I could be like, je ne comprends pas.
Oui, oui. Peppers, what's up? Yes, it is Kevin on the mic. And we got Miss Kim over here as well, representing. We got 2 league operators on here. Y'all came in for the price and admission of 1 league operator and me, and you got double trouble.
So who's Peppers 86?
Oh,
Peepers?
that's a great question, and I know that answer, and I cannot think of the answer right now, but I do know that answer.
What happens if you hit the little drop down thing right there?
That'll ban them.
Really?
Yeah.
No, don't ban peepers.
So you got the option to block and timeout. So,
Oh no, yeah. He's not in timeout yet.
League operators galore. Peppers, we've had a lot of league operators on here. Actually, that's been one of the best things to have on stream, to say the least. It's nice.
Are you saying peppers or peepers?
Peppers.
That's
I'm pretty
peepers.
Sure. Yeah,
Peepers.
jeepers, peepers, creepers.
Wasn't I saying peepers at first? Didn't you say peppers? And then I started changing it.
You went
I said
jalapeno
peepers.
on me. Yeah, I was peepers.
Well, it's Easter, so peepers, right?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, true. The little-
Propel jump cue.
Oh, we're up to 34 already. Woo woo.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, get it tagged.
I actually realized I thought I shared it at the beginning, and I realized I did not, so I just went back and shared it. So
Slacker.
I'm part problem here, part problem. Oh, we got ourselves a timeout. He's like, all right, points matter.
Points do matter. And again, guys, for anybody just joining us here, because of it being a 3-3 race, if you don't know what that means here, Macho's the one at the table over there right now shooting on table 1 at the bottom. He finally got a rack here as well.
They think that's you?
Oh.
That's Batman. Hey, Batman.
Hey, Batman.
But he's calling you Ashley, or am I
No,
Ashley?
he called me hi, and then
Yeah,
then
Ashley's
he
not
said
at the
Ashley.
table,
Ashley's not here.
though. Yeah.
Maybe
She's off slacking somewhere, or probably actually.
This is
putting in-
Kevin,
Did
not
they,
Ashley.
Yeah,
Kevin.
did they think I was Ashley?
I don't know, maybe.
Because I know there
So
was.
I'm me, and you're you.
But if I'm you, then you'd be me, and I can't tell you what to do.
Boom.
All right.
Kevin's got it right, and I'm Derek. I'll be playing against. Yeah, there we go. Playing against Kevin at Q on Thursdays. Saw he made a new team. Did you make a new team on Thursdays?
Oh, that's Derek.
Mhm.
Hey, Derek, how are you doing? I know. Yes. Okay. Derek and Eric.
Gary, which event are you going to for Vegas again? Hold on, was Gary the one that won both sides? I forget now. We were already talking about that earlier.
Who was this? Gary?
Gary Williams, yeah.
He win both sides of what?
No, I was asking which side. There was somebody that was in chat a moment ago that we said got both 8-ball and 9-ball
Oh,
doubles.
that was Wild Bill.
Wild Bill, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because he wanted to travel the nation. I was like, we just talked about it. I'm sorry.
Ashley might be on the live stream later. We're all kind of chipping in, helping run this event. There's over 900 players here,
Yeah.
so it's far from being a small tournament. And Ashley's been helping run the Mini Mania room, which is
Popping.
I don't. Yeah, I call that kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? That's just like the nonstop action packed
24/7.
You're running.
Yeah.
It's running the Mini Mania. And then Kim, what have you been doing? You've been
Work in the front desk.
Yeah, she's working the front.
that's the front desk.
It's so much fun.
She's the one
Everyone's
that
got questions.
She's the one that I sent so many people to. They'd come to me. They were like, I literally had a guy this morning. He's like, now I play at 10 o'clock and I'll play at 11. And he's literally right here in front of my desk looking at me. I'm like, I was like, this is going to sound incredibly rude, and I don't want it to be rude, but I don't know a different way to say it. I'm just a streamer, man. I don't know what you're talking about. And he was like, oh, you don't know why I play at 10 now instead of 11? I said, I know there's some things going on with CompuSport, and it's been acting a little funky a little bit.
Good answer.
I said, I bet you that's what it is. And like by the time I even said, I bet you that's what it is, he got another notification that said, oh, we play at 11 again. I said, but I was like, I still don't want to tell you wrong. I was like, there's the table down there. I was like, you gotta go talk to the table.
And the table's productive because I went and saw Kim twice yesterday, and both times she put me to work immediately. You had me go get some more coins, and then next thing you know, I'm live streaming.
Kim's trying not to laugh on stream, by the way, guys. She is trying to hold it back so well.
Yeah.
She's like, y'all aren't going to get to hear me laugh on stream.
My laugh is a little rough for
No,
live
it's
stream.
not. It's very delightful and bright and
If
sunny.
you need, you're the third one, and you can just
Whoop.
I don't know if you need to. Okay?
There we go.
Right.
So, Tony Lloyd asking on the Facebook side here, what time does adult supervision required help? I need an adult. We play again at 2 o'clock. And that's Canadian East Coast time. Don't get it confused, guys, okay?
Look at this.
The same time that
It's
you
the exact
normally
same time,
play,
yeah. I love it, too, because Kelly's
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
phone.
Did y'all see that? Can we instant replay that?
Yeah, hit it.
I'm trying to figure out what was happening. I think he was trying to kick into the 9, but I think he barely hit the 7, causing the Q. It almost looks like he just shot straight into the side pocket, but he must be stripes trying to kick at the 9.
Yeah, that's
Did you
7
see
clipped
that?
it. Yep.
Yep.
He also didn't have to. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, this is another adjustment to these tables. You've got to watch that. Hitting that hard was probably still going to send that cue ball into the corner pocket anyways. If he would have made contact with a 9.
Did you see that?
He just missed ball and hand in the top right hand corner.
Well, I wasn't going to say that out loud, but yeah.
Well, I did just see it and I said it. But I don't mean nothing against him. We won't talk about.
We've all been there.
I've done it.
Well,
I've done it.
it.
I did it yesterday.
We're not going to talk about Bruno about what I did last night, so we won't talk about it at all.
Bruno Herrera.
No. What?
He's on the chat. He's on the chat.
No, I'm talking.
I thought you were talking about Bruno.
Mirabelle.
Bruno's one of my players.
I'm literally talking about a Disney movie.
Yeah, that's Encanto.
Yeah.
My children.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
I don't have kids, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
But you should still see it. It's a great movie.
Well, I just saw Bruno, so I thought maybe you know everybody.
I know Bruno Mars.
Bruno Herrera's a great guy. I know him from
He is.
Gainesville.
He's an 8.
or not Gainesville.
24-karat magic in the air.
Orlando.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Rocio.
look at that fire shot on that 3-ball. Wow. He drained that. That was nice.
Rocio's trying to pay this guy $1.
No,
What's-
she said that's $1 because of
Oh.
the ball in hand miss.
So yeah, that's
Mhm.
my old team. We put into plays every time you missed a ball in hand, it's $1.
That sounds like
They've
something you
taken
do.
it a step farther.
That sounds like
if you
something you
scratch
do.
on the break, you owe money depending on what your skill level
They
is.
do.
They got all
Yep,
sorts of
yep.
rules. They literally have their own bylaws for that team.
Yep.
It doesn't surprise me that you monetized missing, okay? It doesn't surprise me one bit.
My favorite is one of the teams is one of the ones that said the drinking team has a pool problem. They said that if you miss, it's shots for the entire team. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I can see that being.
That's expensive now.
It could be expensive, but it also could be a little fun. Just be like,
He
y'all
won.
get a bunch of shots.
See, Rosia said $2. It's a higher level tournament.
Oh, there's
So-
there's Angel Ponce. I know Angel.
Uncomfortables one. I need to know by how much. And I'm
Yeah,
assuming
that
it
was
a
4 to
2-0.
1.
4 to 1. Okay, so. bottom
Oh,
team's
$2. It's a high skill level tournament. That's funny.
So we'll validate, make sure, but it should be 3-0 right now for Team Uncomfortables. But this match here at the bottom still going. But Demetrios has earned 1 point. I'm sorry, I was about to say 1 skill level 1 because of what we were talking about. But he's won 1 point by being on the hill.
So, right.
Did I tell you I was doing Masters wrong all day yesterday?
I thought it was 1 point for a win, but I think they're going full 7 to
Oh,
6.
they're doing the 7?
No, it's 1 point per win.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
100%. Craig was sitting next to me. He was like, yeah. He's like,
Because the score sheets coming in yesterday for me, it didn't really matter because win, loss, that's all it is. But I saw some teams that didn't do the 1 point, some teams that did do the 1 point, and I'm just like, huh.
Yep. No,
So-
I definitely was keeping track of every rack and giving the points and stuff. And no, it is best 2 out of 3 matches. That's it.
Oh, look at this. Macho
Nice
with the
shot.
shot.
That was brilliant. Very well played, Macho.
Kim, what would you do here? Would you go for leave you the long shot on the 8, or are you going to try to get fancy with this 9 ball and bring it back for the side?
Me
Is he straight though
personally,
in on it?
Yeah,
It
Or has he got an
depends how
angle?
straight he is.
Oh,
I
he's
put
got
top
angle.
on it just like that.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
no,
Okay.
no, no, no,
okay.
no. He's going to get
Wait.
He's
might
going to
be
get
able
good.
to get it
He's
there.
going to get good, yeah.
Did he get good? Speaking of getting good, what are you drinking?
Dragon fruit.
There is
Making
like
a dragon fruit
stuff
lemonade.
floating in it.
Yeah, that's little
Those
berries.
are fruit. That's fruit, Kevin.
It's fruit of a dragon.
No kidding.
Yeah.
There's dragons in Canada?
Yeah, they have dragons in Montreal.
That's loony.
That's amazing. I can't believe you made that joke. Guys, shows don't know. Looney is it the 1 or is it the $2?
It's one.
It's the $1.
Toonie.
The two
Toonie's
is
the
toonie.
$2. Yeah.
Loonies and toonies. We had a whole conversation last night. For
Did
the,
he get it?
Oh!
But he's okay. You know safety's coming. There's
Yeah.
gonna be. You're
There's
gonna
gonna
see
be
a
a safety.
3-rail kick coming in your near future. Let's do this.
7-ball safety.
Oh,
Use
but-
the 4.
No, but Orlando already
this is
called
a
a
very,
timeout.
Very
No, they've Boats and Holes already used their timeout earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So now Uncomfortables has used theirs. We are out of timeouts now. Oh boy, this is, guys. I cannot tell you. By the way, this is the moments I live for on stream. Getting to see this type of situation. Please, for the love of all things, if you're looking at improving your game, you need to pay very close attention to how this plays out. Very close.
Defense. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but
This-
it's
this
a,
makes it-
it's a
makes it
really,
very good.
really fast table.
Go
It
ahead and
is.
mark it down.
Oh, we hit that
Too
with a lot of
fast.
pace.
Disagree.
Oh, he
Nope,
snookered
it
right up
works.
onto the 4.
So now he actually changed the angle of the kick.
Mhm.
It's almost going to be 1-rail kick with spin or 2-rail kick into the corner. But the 3-rail kick's eliminated, which is a very accurate kicking system. I'm sorry, that 3-rail kick is amazing on a wide open table.
Tony, yes, we will. Tony on Facebook side asked if we're going to have any more Masters matches. So today we were able to do a whole plethora. We were able to do a whole plethora of matches. So I believe we're going to get. I think the only one duplicated is I think there's 2 8-ball matches. Depending on, obviously we don't know which team, but it's just based on the times. But there should be a Masters match today. There should be a Lays match today, a 9-ball match, and I believe 2 8-ball matches, if my memory serves me correctly, after what Kelly and Kevin were working on yesterday, trying to get us a little bit of just a good variety. We're trying to cover all of it. Guys, the reason Tony asked that question, though, if you're joining in and you haven't got to see any coverage yet, is there's an 8-ball bracket, there's a 9-ball bracket, there's a Masters bracket, there's a Lays bracket, there's going to be a second chance bracket, there's mini manias going on, so there's a lot of
You got
coverage.
it.
Yeah!
What a shot. Wow.
He hit that hard
Wow.
enough. He
They
hit,
were screaming before it even hit it.
Take a look at that.
I know, but I was so worried because he hit that hard enough it would have scratched two
I
or three
know.
times. Like it would have scratched 2 or 3 times. So it's hill now.
It is hill. That's amazing.
And the other table was what, a 2-0 for
2-0.
uncomfortable.
So I'm going to go and update the overall score here. Macho is.
Oh, I see what you did. You already added the hill point. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, and it's important. And the only reason I say that is because obviously if a team gets to 8, it's over. So.
Yeah, you can't do better than 8, can you?
They've got Crystal going up on the other table. She's a 3.
Against how many females are on the other team? You might be able to figure out who that is.
Sorry, I keep pulling that back.
You're good.
Yeah, don't be shy, Kim.
I'm a loud person, so I keep backing it up
Trust
a
me.
little bit.
Trust me. I will.
yeah.
I'll be the loudest. I promise you. I'm the only one that ever peeks into the red out of my shouting. But I'll back you down. I promise you. You have nothing to worry about on that.
I have to give Kim credit where credit's due. I have never accused her of being quiet. No, sir. I am a
There we go.
hypocrite.
Hypocrite. I see what you did there. Yeah, that was a brilliant shot. But Demetrios, landed beautifully with that defensive shot. I really, the moment Kim said it's fast table, I was like, yep, definitely is. And I cannot believe how close the cue ball got to. I think it was the 4. I think it's the 7-4 that was left on the table. Got close to the 4. That was amazing.
It was a good shot.
Yeah.
Both players executed perfectly. You had to go for the defense.
8 on the snap. Oh, it
that.
almost happened in the bottom side pocket. It's always the bottom side pocket.
Let's just take a look here.
It's always the bottom side pocket. Every time.
Oh, that ball was just so moving. Yep, it was close. That
So
8
it
ball
looks like
would've-
Crystal is playing Michelle
Michelle.
over on the other table. They
What's
are
the,
both 3s, so it's a 2-2
race.
Okay.
So that's interesting that they already brought out the 3s here. I've seen a little bit difference here from time to time in teams of when to throw this type of matchup.
Sometimes
Because
you don't want your 3 deciding anything later on.
No, and I agree with it 100%. I've seen teams for some reason or other where they always hold their 3 to the end. And like I've seen some people just in shambles and tears and stuff because of feeling like they were going to let their team down and everything and not being used to the added pressure of an important tournament and how this feels. So I'm very happy to see them throwing it on there. I ain't saying 3s can't handle it. There's some that have been playing for a decade and they have 1,000 matches under their belt and they just aren't able to get above that skill level 3 bracket with where they are at. But I've seen a lot of them that are newer, and that's just a lot of pressure to throw on your 3s, guys. So I think take that into some good consideration.
I don't know if this comment is old enough, but Teresa, if you're still listening, the team with John Yell and Caitlin and Stefan and Leah, I think they lost their first round yesterday. They won their second round yesterday, and they are still in it. I believe they play today around 2 p.m.
I think they play at 2 as well, yeah.
2 p.m. So if you can hear me, that's what they're up to. If not, I'll text you.
Also, guys, as well here, just so you can follow along at home, I'm going to do a little copy pasta here at CompuSport, but it should already be in the Montreal page for you. If you just type in the team name or a player name, it'll actually pull it up for you. You can see the bracket, follow along at home. It's not going to give you live score updates in the moment, but you're able to follow everything. Unfortunate scratch there. But you're able to follow along. That way, if you're like, hey, text so-and-so, because a lot of people have their phones out that they're streaming their own individual matches as well. And so that way, if you're wanting to take advantage of that, please do so. But also, if they're not, encourage them. So
Eileen's making her way around. She's such a sweet lady.
The mayor?
Yeah, but you ever notice how like some people just have a good aura? That woman will walk into a casino, put $20 in a Buffalo machine and just win $7,000.
Buffalo.
She will.
Yeah. The people will come up to her and say, we never see it pay out this much. That's great.
Teresa,
the
appreciate
mayor.
you
She
being
also
here.
wins all of the 50-50s.
Oh,
and
yeah. Just a good omen around that lady. I mean, she's amazing.
She is the mayor. She'll walk into a bar and say, hold on, let me go make my rounds and say hello first. And then she comes back to do what she needs to do.
So very, very important situation that Macho's got going on here. Guys, we're talking about a difference in this score right now of being a a 1-4 overall score versus a 2-3 overall score right now. So a little added pressure from that.
Well, he blocked his ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right over there, Kevin?
No,
Good?
Kim had me laughing so hard. It was that deep belly laughter that just, I mean, it was more than I asked for.
Kim, let it out. Let it out. She's trying so hard over here not to laugh out
I
loud.
know. She's like breathing through her nose, laughing through her face. It's so funny. Yeah. I don't think it's that bad of a laugh. Just let it rip.
We've got our ladies team playing on the tables across, so everyone's watching them too.
Can I tell you, by the way, I love this whole Montreal Invitational and the fact that it had all aspects of APA represented. It makes me so happy because it means there's something for everybody here. The Mini Manias being played exactly like Mini Manias in Vegas and handled the same way. Like I was talking to Jose earlier, he's like, we're signing for Mini Mania. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, but when you win your next match, like it's gonna interfere. He's like, yeah, but we're allowed to sell it and stuff. I was like, just like in Vegas. I was like, they're doing every bit of this right. Like this is huge. And everybody that came back from last year, everything I've been told from last year this year has been nothing but a huge improvement. It has held true very much so with what I know. I've talked to both Pascal and Mark about taking in that player feedback and everything, and it's held very true as for all the upgrades and stuff. I think the only recommendation people have, and I don't know how it's going to be possible here. It's a real tough situation. Is just to get some lighting, other than just the normal overhead lights that we have here. But past that,
Wow.
I mean, multiple levels. How many tables was it again? 60-something tables between two different levels on the
Yeah, that's
floor
60.
for it? Yeah,
It's a 1.5% like times increase. Last year it was 40. This year is 60.
It's
Next
amazing.
year it might be 80. It's just the event's growing.
Yeah,
And
it is.
there was a demand. They have another big event up here that I would love to be able to get involved in, but the border battle.
yes.
Niagara
We had
Falls.
Craig talking about that
Yep.
from
and
Simcoe County.
it's,
Craig, don't be mad at me if I said that wrong. I think it was Simcoe.
I would love to go to Niagara Falls. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. What a nice shot in the side pocket.
But
Some
yeah,
people
this
shy away
event's
from that.
900 people. They're going to grow it. It's who would have thought?
Yeah,
In 2 years you could put together a tournament with 900 people in it.
it's amazing. And again, it's shout out to all of y'all league operators here. Not only do we have, like I said, Pascal and Mark and stuff helping run everything,
And Kim.
here, and Kim, yes. But the amount of league operators that are here representing and putting in work, time, and effort. I mean, Kevin, that very first night, dude, you were up in the practice room for how long?
He
Yeah,
was just handing out loonies
I-
left and right.
Loonies and toonies all night long.
I might have been mildly bitter, but you know what?
Yeah,
something about being the only LO working that day. But I'm here.
I
Okay,
came in to work. They told me that I had nothing to do, so they
that's
let me
fair.
leave.
No, that's fair.
I can tell you why he was bitter, because he knew that I was downstairs at the bar here, and that steak I had was oh so delicious.
Oh.
Woo!
He said, "Get out of my way, ball. I'm coming in."
Good
Team
leave.
Boats and Holes has now officially changed their team name to Risky Business.
Risky business.
Oh no, that's normal for them.
All right, Macho. Now's the time. Actually, he don't really have a clean shot on anything. He doesn't want to probably clear the 8-ball yet. The 10 ball's
I
gonna.
would play the defense.
Yeah, the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
You just hit the 9, sit the cue ball over there.
Yeah, usually 11 as a blocker. You got the 10 and 11 actually acting as pretty good sized
I
blockers.
probably would call the timeout if I was
It'd
the captain.
be a
and-
double jump, right? Right over the 11, then
like
over the
that idea,
10, and
actually.
and tell him
Yeah.
to play
5.
the
Break out the
defense here.
8-ball, right? Isn't that what you would do?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Double jump right there. Pull out my 4-in cue and full jump.
I'm not as good as Kevin, although
Except-
I have beat him.
yes.
So there's that.
And I hear about it all the time. But
Making sure that's on live
he's,
stream.
he's hitting the top of the 9.
Yep,
Oh, no,
that's
okay,
exactly what
okay.
I said to do.
I
Look
thought it
at
was at
that.
the top of the 9.
Wait. So now that you're a league operator, can I win a patch if I beat you?
Yeah,
There
sure.
we go.
I want my patch back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you only got the one.
That defense.
Ty's
creeped out
got
too
12
far.
of them. Wow. Look
Yeah.
at this.
Uh-oh.
Look
Uh-oh.
at this. That's going.
Uh-oh. He Florianed
Wow.
it. He straight up did a Florian shot. Or actually,
Does that go?
Efren
actually,
Reyes.
Efren Reyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Z-Bank. Never
Yeah.
mind. I take back what I said.
I would. Well, Florian and Efren
Top.
together
He's
had
got
a
to use
shot.
top on this. No, don't hit it that
I
hard.
don't think it went.
He said he was going to force it in there.
He had to use top, and it had to be
Now
smooth.
you play the safe again.
You have to. Yeah.
Yep.
That 15 ball needs to be last.
And this guy can bank, so you really got to hide the ball.
And kick.
Yeah.
I'm not,
apparently.
I'm not even worried about him banking at all here. I'm going for getting closer to a pocket. I wouldn't have hit it at that pace.
Yeah,
but
you got
Beautiful leave. Look at that.
is there enough room between that
No
9
way.
and 11 at all?
No, I don't
No
think
way.
so.
There's enough room between that 9 and 11.
No way.
way.
Yes, there is. Hold on here. Let's see.
Well, you're right. He's getting down
Yeah,
on it.
he's marking that pocket. Mm.
I'll
I don't know. He's questioning it now. He's
I don't know.
Oh, look. He's left, right.
There's no
Hey,
way.
Dave, select start.
Oh,
There
over
is enough
there?
room.
How's he gonna go
He's
over
cross
there?
banking it.
Yeah, he's going to
long
backward
table.
kick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's got the protection of the 15. He's not going to scratch.
Yep. He won't. In fact, he may not even bump the 15 in the process.
I think he's going to go cue ball is going to go 3 rails in that corner pocket. Depends how hard he hits it. You got to hit it really hard. He's going to come close to the side. If he gets close to making the save, because he's got to put spin on it. Oh, he's going to, whoa.
Wait,
okay.
where'd he mark that?
He
No,
marked
he's-
bottom right hand
he's-
corner pocket.
Oh.
He's going to try to
He's
make
just
the
trying
15.
to hit it. Ball in hand.
Missed it.
Well, that
Wait
was
till it
smart.
stops.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
smart. Why scratch when your opponent has 4 balls on the table?
Yeah, because now this is where, and I really love a lot of you league operators have said this in this type of verbiage, but right, you got to play the percentage game here. Him doing a lot of those other things, he was going to lose some cue ball control and different things like that here and risk extra options. Had he made a good hit, he still would have not given ball in hand, but Macho would have had some good run options regardless. But now you're playing percentage game. Can my opponent actually pocket 5 balls to finish this up and get the win before I get back on it?
I guarantee
Well,
you
when
he
you're
can.
when you're playing for this kind of loonies, you know what I'm saying? Like this is for a lot of loonies, a
This
whole
is.
lot of loonies. We're talking 55.
And some toonies.
Well, the toonies might average out at the end, but we're talking 5,500 loonies here for first place. You're gonna have to start thinking.
5,000?
I thought it was 5,500. It's a ton of loonies. I mean, he
It's-
probably
it's-
couldn't
it-
carry it.
I definitely can't. Not with their gorgeous paper money.
I saw what 1,000 loonies looked like, and you're not going to
Lord.
put that in a
Ooh,
suitcase.
Nice shot.
I like this pullback on that.
It's like trying to curl a bunch of quarters. You can't do it.
What's nice is if he would have gotten weird on that and didn't have a good shot on that 9, he could have actually went for that 15 already just as a reset option. Not that you want to. I think you're going to leave the 15 alone as your way to get out for the 8. It's just a question of, are you just going to slow roll into the 15 and then shoot the 8 in the top right corner? Are you going to try to come out and do something different?
It's going to be a stop shot, slow roll of 15, 8 in the opposite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly how I would do it.
Actually, I wouldn't even stop shot. I would slow roll it. Stop
Nice,
shot.
nice thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you miss it, you want to be in the pocket. If you stop shot it, it could get awkward.
There we
Nice.
go.
There we go.
And now,
Slow roll to 15.
yeah. Now, I think where people make a lot of mistakes here is they'll hit on the left side of the 15, and you want to hit on the
Right side.
Because that rail will slow you down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a time. Oh, there you go. Good job.
And
Looks like
Crystal.
Crystal took the first game
Yep.
over on the other.
So that'll be
She's
a,
mean.
that's
She's a
Hill.
mean player.
She is their clutch. She's always the same. She's steady. She doesn't let tournaments get to her.
No.
They put her in sudden death every time.
She is the sheer definition of ice in her veins. I watched it happen multiple times in Southeast Challenge, and it was just amazing to me, her ability to still absolutely care
What's her
and
shirt
not
say?
let it bother her.
First lady?
Yeah.
First lady, yeah.
Okay.
But like normally, if you
Was
care,
it?
you always have all the nerves going on.
Perfect.
That was it.
That was amazing.
Is this going to win the match? Or
Th-
It
th-
is.
This could, and if so, it'll make it 3-3 as the overall score, with the chance for Crystal to potentially make it 5-3 then.
You're going to have to make him the zombie patch.
Yeah, true, because it came back from the dead.
Yep.
Well, he ain't done it yet, but I think it's pretty good.
I just don't think he's getting a better opportunity than this. I mean, he has done very well running the 4 balls. He kept everything smooth, didn't overstroke anything.
It looks he's
It's
lining
a
up
good use of a
perfectly.
timeout. Like, that's it.
I like how they cheer before it actually. Maybe we're a little
No,
delayed.
we're delayed on this
Oh,
end.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But we have to go off of this because this is what stream is seeing here. Macho winning 3-2 against Demetrios, getting 3 racks in a row. Demetrios was up 2-0. which was massive here. And Team Boats in Holes has now scored another point, so that was a 2-1 win for that.
So look at that. He went from literally almost 6-0 to 3-3.
Yep, almost, yeah.
That is so brown chicken, brown cow.
Brown chicken, brown cow. Guys, we're going to switch back over to table 2 right
Crystal
now.
has a point over there as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
But you don't have that added in the
Nope,
score.
it's added in there.
Is it?
Yeah, because Macho's match was a 2-1 win.
And the
And Crystal is
Oh,
already.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
And the other table did not get a point.
First match number 2 that was on table 2 was
Right.
a 0-2 loss. The 2 was in favor of Uncomfortable.
Insane.
So Uncomfortable has 1 point because of a hill and then 2 points because of a win. Both teams have 1 win each, which is important in case of a tiebreaker. Very, very important.
Hey, Alex.
Alex, what's up?
Oh, I know Alex.
Yep, love him.
Nice, good stroke right there. Well, we got to definitely see what matchup number 4 is going to be on table 1. And we are well into this battle now, but really it's so funny that I don't know if these ladies are quite aware of it here, but they may actually hold the fate of this overall situation in their hands. If Crystal can get a 3-0 here, that may be the complete shift change for all of it, and really may be the ultimate deciding factor with us here. But on the flip side, Uncomfortable can come right back, make it a 2-1, keep everything nice, tight, even in there, and really make it where it comes down to matchup number 5. And honestly, I would not be surprised if we see matchup number 5 to where it's a situation of who wins. That's all. Like literally the first 4 matches were nothing. They just basically flipped a coin and said we'll just play one person versus one person and see who can take home the win.
Oh, are they putting up Orlando?
Orlando. From Orlando.
That's their.
He's a
tough
5, right?
one. Yep, and so is she. She is the captain.
Okay. What's her name?
Heather.
Heather, thank you.
Thanks to the last names on the shirts, I can figure that out.
There you go. Hey.
Look at that.
I like that.
Deductive reasoning.
And
But what stands for enemy? Because that's not his last name.
No, that's his shop. Enemy Creations. Ooh. Oh.
That's close.
Good
Cameron
lead.
Crystal
Good
is a
lead.
great pressure playing 3. She, again, you got to know your team. You got to know the people you have on your team and their capabilities. But she is the one that flips the script 100% when it comes to when you can play your 3 versus when you can't. And you can 100% throw her in sudden death all day long.
Yep.
She has no, again, for her level of how much she cares about how good she does for the team, her whole body language, her demeanor, how she handles the table and stuff does not show that she has that added pressure. But I know for an absolute fact that she absolutely cares about how she performs for this team and has just such a great, I mean, the whole team has a great love for each other. So
This is a
Now, what do you
very
do
tight
here?
chemistry team.
Do you take these 2 balls, or do you go ahead and play the safety over
You
here?
got to break something out.
I know.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and work on this situation over here in bottom left.
She's actually going for the combo. Yeah, she was going. Did you know she was going for the combo?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, she needs to
well,
roll up this 9, take
I'm
the
like
14 in the
Captain
right-hand
Obvious.
side pocket,
Planet Duh.
or right-hand corner pocket, I'm sorry. She's got to do something about that 13, what is that,
Yeah.
13-11 situation.
The 15-7 is no walk through the park either, but she has
Yeah.
a natural breakout here if she goes top.
Or do you want to?
Mm.
I don't think she wants to break that out right now.
She needs to go rail first in the 11, 13 in the top left
Yep.
corner, and scream hi-ya as she does it.
Look, just hit it. Just hit it hard. These are small tables.
Okay. It was going. It was going. Oh, she actually got a pretty decent little leave. Could be a long reach for
Over
the
on
1.
this table, Orlando just broke. Nothing went in.
We're going to switch back over to our main view here.
Well, kind of got into that game.
Yeah, I was about to say, but luckily we can still see
You're
a lot of it.
pulling on my pull string emotions.
I'm sorry. That game is super important.
It works for my ADD.
It's not against Orlando and Heather here on this one, but
You think this is the only conversation I'm having right now? Well, she's got a very, very disciplined bridge here. Miss Heather from Canada.
I'm glad you pointed that out. I really think it's super important when you guys are taking a moment to watch these matchups and stuff to kind of pay attention to a couple main aspects of certain players' skill levels and stuff. And it's really, really cool when you see fives like this that have really great bridges, really strong, firm, not a whole lot of extra going around situations in there. And when you're working on your game, Kevin, maybe correct me if you think I'm wrong here, just in case. But really, I'd probably pick like two main things that are really affecting your gameplay that you want to work on, and maybe leave it at that and really just focus on those two main things. I've seen some people where they'll go take a lesson, like I've seen somebody go take a lesson from Joey Gray, for instance, and he'll give you a few,
to bring him up.
Yeah, he'll give you a few good main points and stuff like that, but even he'll tell you like work on this one first, then work on this one second, and slowly incorporate it in. It's kind of like being a baker almost, where you don't throw all the ingredients in at once. Like, you don't just be like, here you go, boom, cake's made. Like, no, you incorporate the dry and then the wet, then you bring them together slowly but surely. It works very similar in pool, wouldn't you agree?
Well, so this conversation might get a little deeper than you were anticipating, but the thing with Joey was a lot of people can't fix what they can't see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you're saying fix one thing at a time, but a lot of people don't even know when they're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. I love taking lessons from Joey, because I very much so did. I was like, hey, I'm going to take lessons from this guy. This guy's way better than I am. And he works on everything on the other side of the cue ball. You know, he works on the actual position and everything. But yes, I agree. One thing at a time. You don't want to learn to run before you walk.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like you can just get the whole reason I even brought this conversation is because we were talking about the ADD situation. But it can definitely get very overwhelming with it. And you might see, one day you see a little bit of success and you're like, cool, I'm doing pretty good in this. And then you start trying to incorporate a little bit too much more going into it. And then out of nowhere, what you've already just started working on and try to accomplish has now gone out the window, and you're right back to repeating the same issues or mistakes or whatever it was that's holding you back.
Did you get it?
I think so.
Yeah, so I agree with everything you said, Tim. And I will say, like, you ever notice like people trying to make the adjustments during a match? That's the worst time to do it.
That's tough.
It's like you do it on the driving range, guys. You know?
Yep. Oh, I like that. That's a great way to put it.
But at one time I had it when I was I can't remember if I was probably like skill level 4, right? I mean, this was like back like 20 years ago, and I changed my bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my bridge, some guy taught me how to do a closed bridge, and I wanted to sit there and practice. And I remember I was like on the back of my couch, which was like the height of a pool table, just kind of like bent over practicing my stroke with that bridge while watching TV. Just did it for like 30 minutes.
There you go.
I had to get it to where it no longer felt weird. And
Yes.
of course now it's like second nature, but
Well, that's something Mike was having me work on as well here. That's one of the situations, and I know you guys can't see it on screen, but I'm trying to like put my thumb over my my first knuckle or my middle knuckle for my pointer finger, and this is like I can get a lot better now, but this at first felt really awkward. Like I'm very like almost like ambidextrous and stuff with a lot of things, but like doing that
and
over
rubber
bridge,
fingers too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
SVB can do that. His fingers will do all kinds of stuff. Mine will not. But I remember Joey would like push down on that thumb and be like,
Yep.
that's firm.
Yeah,
that ain't going
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, so it's taken some getting used to, but the reason I even bring this up here is because just like you were saying, like there was times when I'll be sitting there at league play and you'll just see me just my hands on my
Yep.
arms, and I got my
I'll
arms
be up
crossed,
on-
but I got
my hand will be up on the wall and
Yep,
bridge formation.
Yep, bridge formation, yeah, 100%.
It's kind of funny if you really think about it.
It's weird to say that that's a good thing to do because you're always like,
Ooh.
it's a little awkward to do, but it works so well. Oh yeah, you're good. You're going, brother. You muted. Don't take Kim out in the process. We need her to keep track of everything for us.
Don't take Kim out to dinner. What?
Yeah.
No, you can. Please.
all right. She's buying. Let's go.
We do need to see if we can go get a meal with a bunch of us together.
It's
going to
be today at lunch. I'm working 6 to close and in the morning and flying out at 2.
You're flying out tomorrow at 2?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, man.
No, I have a league to run.
Fly out I think at 6 a.m. on Monday.
Yeah.
I didn't have that option. First week of next session starts on Monday. But I will say everything's ready to go. I just have to go and deliver it.
There you go.
We've got our playoffs next week. That's all set up, so we're good to go.
Nice.
So it looks like on the other table, Melissa missed the 8-ball, and
Ooh.
Crystal has 2 balls left.
Where did you live before you moved to Orlando?
Are you commenting on my accent?
I've never even heard it before. Is it being a league operator caused you to go back home and mentally?
No, I've actually, I was in New York 2 weeks ago, so
There we go.
yes. My whole family's New York Italian. I was born in Fairfield County.
So you're telling me you go to
And-
home for 2 weeks and you come back sounding like this?
Yeah, well, also I've been hanging out with Christine and Eileen this whole trip.
Do you hear it? I've never heard her with this accent before.
And also, I've been hanging. I can't even do it right now because I was laughing about it. But the way she specifically said the words "hanging out."
I mean, it sounds
I
good.
don't hear it. I
have a
think I
yard.
am.
Hanging. Yeah.
It's like I don't even know you right now.
Oh my God, I don't even hear it.
What's funny is until he said something about it, it didn't come out as intensive as
You don't even notice it. See, it's because
definitely.
there's
Oh,
nothing there.
It's
It
like
definitely
you're
came out way
in New
more.
York right now.
No, it's not.
The dog chases the bull,
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
Down
I
in Harvard
don't-
Yard.
I don't even have an accent. You can bring some of those
Oh,
girls
no.
over.
We're going to go play some.
Oh goodness gracious!
Later tonight, we're going to go play some CADs, you know?
Get to the car.
No, that's Boston. 2 different things.
Oh my goodness.
We don't get along.
You are so mafia right now.
No, I'm not.
It's almost like saying there's a difference between Florida Southern accent versus Alabama Southern accent. It's all Southern accent.
It actually,
Shake and bake.
your accent makes you sound more formidable now. Keep going with it, yeah. I'm kind of digging it.
Crystal's gonna. There it is. Got her.
Oh, hashtag nailed it.
It took 3.5 matches of gameplay, but it happened.
But
Let's go.
I was pushing hard. I was pushing
Yeah,
hard.
you were.
It was definitely a goal.
All right, so Crystal's got 2 balls in the 8.
I ain't gonna let this go that quick. I'm still stuck on what just happened.
Oh, nice shot,
Well,
Crystal.
shot,
You guys,
Crystal.
Wow.
you guys can change the subject
This-
all you want. I'm
I
not going
will.
to.
I actually like the sleeve that she has because this can go one of a couple ways. She can hit it, come off the bottom short rail, hit a little bit into that right hand long rail, and then have the bottom left hand corner. It could pop back up. It's just this also provides for that 50-yard line kind of joke that I make, but it's true, where she could just drift up just enough on that right hand side of that 8-ball, and then have a couple bank shot options or something weird with it. But she has an opportunity here.
Ooh. Well, she didn't want that leave anyways.
Nope. That's that 50-yard line. There's that shot again.
Orlando's trying to get back on the 8, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to see if he does, but I want to
This
get back
is
to table
tough.
2 real fast.
You have to go top on these tables.
Yeah,
bottom
you
and
have
this.
to.
Oh, not too hard.
No.
Oh.
I think everyone on his team just had a heartbeat.
Right?
I
Missed a
want to see
heartbeat.
this 8-ball shot for both of them. They're both on it. Is he rubbing the pocket?
He sure did.
You better slip a toonie in that thing.
That
Well,
might be
it-
what he marked it with.
That's actually funny that you say that because we've had problems with people putting loonies in these tables, and these are smart tables. So as soon as you put a coin in the table, it locks itself. And so we'd come over, like people were putting coins on the table. Like, what are you doing? They're like, well, it's requiring us to. So we have to get somebody to come off the table. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Get out by Orlando. We're switching back over here to matchup number 3 on table 2.
Man, I think
Sorry for the back and forth, guys, but they were both like on the action shots here. We couldn't miss it.
this is such a fun chemistry team to watch. You know, they got their own secret handshake. They definitely have their own race car driver look. I mean, it's it's just cool.
This team, they're a family. Like, they're
Yeah.
not all related, but
Like
they
in New
are
York,
a
you know,
family.
like a New York mafia. Sorry.
Like
And
hey,
they're-
Ma, what's for dinner?
they have such an aura about them that everybody just loves being around them when they're playing. In Jacksonville, they were high-fiving the
fell in
other
love with 'em,
team.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they were.
It was
yes,
amazing.
they were. They 100%. That was one of the things I fell in love with. It was the level of sportsmanship was
Class act.
absolute class act.
Class act. It just, I wish you could just make it into a template and send it to other teams to watch a 30-second video and say, hey, guys, this is how we compete in life. And, you know.
This is what I keep telling all my other teams. When you act like this to each other, that's why they're winning. That's why they're doing so well. They're not the best pool players. Their aura makes it.
I agree 100% wholeheartedly, for sure.
Oh,
That
nice
was it.
shot,
That was a brilliant shot.
Crystal.
Yeah.
This is a 3-0 if she makes this.
No way.
Which makes it 5-3 overall if so. And that's what I was saying. I really thought it was going to be this matchup here.
I think what you're saying is this is a second half team.
Yeah, that's probably normal, actually.
Go Gator.
When they lost the first match, Javi said to me, well, it's all right. We grown into losers bracket. That's normal for us.
There we go. That's exactly what it was here. I'll get the score updated here for the overall.
A
And
cheer
Huge.
the whole room could hear.
Yep, all the time.
I wonder if they're going to start the 5th match or wait and see what happens with this match.
So they've got to do continuous play. They have got to start up the 5th match. They are not allowed to quote unquote wait. Now I have seen it to where players are like, hey, like we're just I'm booking it to the restroom real quick, stuff like that. That's normal.
Have you seen
But-
any teams going to sudden death?
No, I've seen and I've heard of 0 sudden death situations, which is not surprising. I know it was modified. I don't remember the allotted time that it was modified for.
Yeah, me neither.
I think I was told Masters is only 2 hours for theirs, but again,
Ladies is an hour and a half.
yeah, they only play 3 matchups out of 4 possible people, and
So-
2 are going at the same time. So
So it kind of, I mean, if you have the tables, I hate to say it, it kind of says there is a benefit to playing 2 tables at once.
Yes,
If you eliminate sudden death altogether, because when you're running a tournament of this magnitude, time efficiency, tournament time, round time is so important. You can't be 3 hours delayed starting a match at 3 a.m. when
No.
people got to be back at 8 a.m. the next day.
Yep.
You just can't do it.
yep, no,
And-
you can't.
And I will say, in the war room, which is where I'm scheduled to work tonight, bum bum bum.
The war
I
room.
know.
There you go. Go ahead. The war room.
And,
Brought to you by Propel. Just kidding. No, it wasn't.
the drink.
Oh Lord.
Anyways, there was no teams that came in with sudden death marked
Yeah.
on them, and I was like, huh, kind of weird. I'm not used to that.
I just like because there's already a different way where you got to kind of strategize how this works out anyways for there being a second table. So to an extent, you haven't fully removed it. It's still possible, but you've kind of removed that strategy that you have to worry about around the potential for sudden death out of that equation. So I like it because you've added one extra aspect but taken away another aspect. So you haven't like super over crazy complicated what the teams are used to dealing with from a tournament aspect. But personally, I love it because like there was a couple times where like both Paul and I were breaking last
scratch.
night, and like just to see him on the break, me on the break at the same time, I'm like, literally we'd fist bump and be like, let's do this, right? Like let's go, and it just felt so good.
Looks like they're putting Javi up on the other table.
Yes, they are.
You notice they don't just high five once; they got the triple high five or low five. That must be a race car thing.
And he's playing against a 6, and this is a 6-3 race.
Whoa, what's Javi?
A 3.
It's a 6-3 race.
Yep.
That's how many racks they both got to go.
No.
No. So
he's
it's
a 6.
it's a
and he's
5-2 race
3,
then.
So it's a 5-2.
Woo! It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if this pays off. I love this type of cut. I don't know who. I don't know if Boats and Holes cut them or
Do
if
they not have anybody higher than a 5?
Jason didn't come, so Orlando is their highest right now. And he's on the other table.
Did
It
he
was
even-
either Javi or Mario, and Mario's a 4.
Is Jason even printed on the roster?
No, I don't
No.
think so. There's Jason right there. Crystal is a monster.
I was just wondering if having Jason on the roster would have been a tactical advantage.
You know what? He might be. Let me look.
That's why I'm asking. Like,
confuse them.
if a team sees that 7 on the roster, they're going to dodge him. Yeah, there he
He
is.
sure is.
Yep.
So I know Jason's not here, but in theory, you're
Good out.
still strategically the tip.
So is Cam the 6.
Yeah.
Neither of them are here.
The other team is dodging those high-ranked players. They have no idea. You know?
Yep.
Orlando has the chance to close it out in this matchup, and if so, it may be a do not finish or did not finish situation for the fifth matchup between Javi and Heath.
Now, if you're Guy, are you pissed that they put a 3 on you at this point?
So, you,
'Cause-
Kevin, correct me on this, and because
I love correcting people.
I-
Absolutely.
Well, I feel very passionate about this, so I'm trying not to get overly passionate here. When I look at somebody like, for instance, like I've talked to Logan Lane about this, and he's like, you just grow to expect it as a higher skill level player, like from a tournament standpoint. So you understand like that is a viable strategy. There's a huge reason behind it, because if he hangs 1 8-ball, and if Javi is on that or gets on that 8-ball and gets it, that's automatically a point. You already understand it. There's huge strategy in this.
Sure.
So I don't understand when people get upset about it. I ain't saying that I don't want, like, obviously, like if I was a 7, right, and I even try to put myself in those shoes, I would love to take on a nice heads-up matchup.
Can I chime in here?
Please,
Can I
yes.
start here? I will say, like, there's 2 different ways of looking at it. And the one way of looking at it, when the other team throws off on me, I take that as a compliment. And the reason why is because I am a beast, you know? But but at the same time, I like the heads-up match. Let's go, let's go, let's go, you know? But, I mean, like, this team is, like, legit scared of me. They just threw off on me.
They are.
Hashtag beast mode engaged.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
Did that help explain it?
That did.
Okay.
And I agree with you. Like
Okay.
that's such a positive spin to put on the situation. But I just don't understand why. Like I've literally seen a couple people get upset about it, like visibly upset. Where like that first rack, you see them slamming stuff all the time and everything. And I'm like, dude, like, there's huge strategy behind
I think
it.
Jason's
Like, good
agreeing
game.
with me. Jason, are you saying you agree on me? Like,
Yeah.
He said he's never pissed when they throw a low on me, an 8
oh,
ball.
specifically.
But what about
no.
9 ball?
Yeah, yeah.
I love it in 9-ball.
9 ball's a lot
although
harder.
I'm only a 4.
It is.
A lot of 4s do not like taking on 2s because they feel like it's such enough of a weight difference that it's impossible. But that is when you will see me have one of my best defensive games ever. And like because I'm very mindful of it, that now I'm like, I don't have the run out here. I'm always very realistic. I'm like, I should have these 2 points. These 2 points are realistic for me to be able to get, and then I need to stop on this third point here and play a good safety here. And what are my options for these safeties? All right, let me take a look. Okay, if I overhit, et cetera, et cetera. But like my strategicness goes through the roof when I'm cut like that. Obviously, I know a 2 skill level cut may not be that big of a deal for some people in 9-ball per se. But for me, like it's a 1931 race instead. So it's definitely huge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing better than when you think about it, you're like, oh, I'm giving up 30 balls and 9 balls. But it's really just 3 racks.
3 racks.
But it's 3 racks that you're not allowed to let your opponent make a ball, which is the difference in 8-ball. 8-ball, they can make all the balls they want as long as they don't get 8 before you do. You know, their counter resets. It's definitely.
Yep. There is a
In 8
massive
ball,
difference.
In 8 ball, I feel like I can do that. I can beat the lower level, but in 9 ball, like I struggle.
Looks like Cameron Fisher agrees with everything you're saying, Tim. Tim Bob Jones. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to say your whole name on here. Are you wanted?
I don't care.
Okay,
No,
I didn't know if you were wanted.
So yeah, Cam and Jason right there. They're both on the roster. They're supposed to be here. They couldn't come.
Oh, is he live streaming?
Who?
I know it's. I see what's going on. Okay.
Man, this is gonna. I'm just so interested to see really how these 2 teams, how this really finishes up.
Oh, I'm
This
already thinking the momentum's been set here.
I think so as
'cause
well, but
If Orlando wins, it's over, right? I mean, it just.
yeah, if Orlando's wins, yeah.
And Orlando is no stranger to
So 2
competition.
points is the best Heather can get, so could make it a 5-5.
7-5.
So, well, no, I'm talking about if Heather wins, the best she can get right now is 2 points to make it a 5-5, which would tie it up, which means matchup number 5 would have to come down to what I said before, where it just comes down to who wins.
Right.
But yeah, if Orlando wins, it's definitely over. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I didn't. Oh my gosh, I didn't flip to it in time. Sorry, guys. Ooh, attempting for the cross bank there.
I don't know what happened, but looks like Javi got the win over there.
I think he did. Yeah, I see Heath racking.
Maybe
Yep.
it was a scratch on the 8 or something. I don't know.
I think they're auctioning off
he's
something
on the
in
hill.
French.
It was a scratch on the 8. I just got confirmation.
So he's on the hill then. So that makes it 6-3 now.
Yep.
Let me think this out then. If Orlando gets on the hill,
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm just chiming in. So you're saying the 6 versus the 5-2 race
is
He
now
scra-
5-1 race.
he scratched on the 8?
Yep.
Was there a lot of balls left on the table?
There was
He
2
just
balls.
won.
Javi had 2 balls left on the table. That was it.
So you're saying like this guy had to go for a difficult shot, or the Javier was going to run off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Possibly, yeah.
I just didn't know that, like, sometimes if he played a safety, and I guess his name's Heath on the back of his shirt.
Yeah.
His name is Guy.
Guy Heath.
Mm-hmm. It's a great name.
I like that name actually.
Well, I'm
Sounds like a movie star.
It does. That's exactly
Right?
like an action hero
I
movie
love
star.
it. Guy Heath.
and I'm actually talking about this guy.
Yeah, true.
But I mean, you know,
Sure.
if you have a 3 play a clutch safety on you, and you know if you give them ball in hand to where they're going to have an easy run out, you sometimes have to go for a little bit harder shot.
You do.
And that's what I didn't know if you guys. And then he goes for a snooker break.
This ain't no one pocket or nothing.
Did you see both those balls rolling back into the group?
Yeah, they did.
It
That's so wild.
almost re-racked itself.
That was wild.
And he just wanted to confirm everybody, I'm a 3, guys.
By the way, I got to give.
Come on, you
Kim,
almost went full Kim on me there.
She did. Kim Possible here.
I don't think she's used
But,
to this, Kevin.
I got to give props to Kim talking about some of this as well here. We had an interesting situation with a rules situation in which a couple people on the team were her division reps. Knowing about the rules here, but I want to bring up a rules question here as well to see if people in chat know this as well, because there's been a lot of tribal knowledge I've seen happen before. So Javi struck the rack. Rack was struck, didn't scratch, and I guess only 2 balls technically touched the rail there. So it does go back to Javi, or does it flip and go back to Heath as the break then? When is it that it flips over to the other player to go to their break?
You want me to answer this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want people to know you're here.
Because
And
this is
go.
an interesting
It
situation.
only
so.
flips if it scratches.
Only flips if it scratches, yep.
Plus, I like your accent.
100%. 100%. 4 balls have to hit a rail for it to be a
Yes.
legal break too.
So you're telling me if I go to New York for 2 weeks, I'll come back with an accent?
No, I'm from there. My whole
Okay.
family's New York Italian.
What a shot with the bank.
Okay.
Or the one rail
I'll
kick,
get
I'm sorry,
you on the
forgive me.
phone with
Goodness
my
gracious.
cousin, and you'll hear it.
I just want some Italian food now. Like,
Oh, I can cook.
Yeah.
I believe you,
Yeah.
and I need some food now.
So I went to, I can't remember if it was a Halloween party or whatever, but I went as like some
Yeah,
like
it was a
mafia
holiday.
member at New York. I didn't realize I was like fitting right in, you know? But I had all these fake $100 bills. They were big, monster, fake $100 bills.
there we go.
And I went through Kim's house and stashed them to where, like, months later, she's sending me photos. Like, she looked under the, she looked on the inside door of the dryer, and
Oh my
there's a
gosh.
fake $100 bill.
My
Picture-
youngest kid thought they were real and was collecting them.
I mean, I bet you I had probably 10 grand worth of fake $100 bills, and every single one got stashed in Kim's
Months,
house somewhere.
months later, upstairs, downstairs, my laundry room.
Yeah, I used both staircases. Is it what?
No, he was going for the
Oh,
top
that-
side pocket.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was dangerous.
Yeah,
That
he
almost-
did not have to hit it that hard. He
Ooh.
definitely.
Well, you say that, but sometimes you have to hit harder to shorten the angle.
I agree, but the angle wasn't that far off on it. I don't think. I think firm, but I think he rocketed it.
Well, let's see, Heather. She got some work here. She got an open table, though. You remember your garden and the, what do you call it? The garden and the state, the trash.
I'm sorry,
Some-
what?
I don't know
Did
what
you
you're
just say
talking
the garden?
No,
What?
you got half the table you clean up, and then the other half you get the A ball. What do you call that?
Oh, I haven't called that anything.
Oh my goodness,
But-
I could have swore that was you.
No. But I always work from one half of the table to the other. So
Didn't
like
you have a name for that?
No, I swear it's not me that's shaking up. I promise you. I'm not even like trolling you either. Like sometimes I like mess with you, but this is not a troll situation.
Okay, so I was
honestly,
talking to somebody, and he called it the garden, the side that you had to clean up, or the side with the A ball, they called the garden. Then the other side, they called it something else. I don't know if they called it the.
I gotta know now because I'm gonna use it for a stream.
I gotta remember what it was, though. I mean, I don't want to butcher it, but
But no, I do. I will say this much though. Like, let's say that I know the 4 is kind of in the middle. Let's see where that 7 finishes. So like right now, like with this setup that Heather has left on the table, I would either work with the 2-1 situation, or I would work for the 4-7 situation. I would work on one half of the table and then the other. And then I would always make sure that the other half that I'm working on, the latter half, is what's going to help get me to my 8 ball. So I work backwards from my 8 ball to get there. And
Another point.
There it is.
So, but I agree with everything you're saying, Mr. Tim Bob Jones.
Mr. Bob Jones, that's me.
That I like because the reason why is you want to prevent the transitions. You don't want 6 transitions in a single table run, but every now and then you got to do transitions, which 9 ball is so much more difficult because you're transitioning all the time.
Yes, you are.
But an 8 ball, you can get in one half of the table. I forgot who I was talking to. He called one side the garden, and I think he called the other side the trash, the one that didn't have the 8 ball. You had to go take out the trash, then you go clean up the garden.
That makes sense, though.
Now I kind of feel like I sound stupid.
No. And by the
Ask
way,
Kim,
I do want to point out here real quick here that no matter what at this point, period, if a single rack is won by boats and holes on either table, it's done.
It's done. Yeah, you got they need all points available moving on out, which would be 4. And that would tie with a tiebreaker.
So yeah, that would be with the tiebreaker, yes. Yep. Or it might have been me.
Good, because I'm going to try and line up the next round or 2 while you guys are.
So boats and holes, prestige worldwide is 1 rack, not 1 game, one rack.
No matter what here, because both are on the hill. Closes out either game, which means one or the other will be a do not finish if that's what happens. Now, granted, Heather could get 4 racks. Mr. Guy Heath could get his 5 racks that he needs. I don't think there's been a rack that we messed up there at the top. I may be wrong. We've been enjoying chit-chatting a lot back and forth, but
I think Guy did get one of them.
okay, perfect. So then both Heather and Guy need 4 racks each, which again, this is it's tough. Like, I'm not even going to sit there and lie to you guys and act like that this isn't tough, but just don't count out uncomfortables yet for us. We have seen these flips happen. We've seen a little momentum shift. We watched it last night where, again, the guy was a Masters game, but anybody can make an 8 on the break on these tables, and literally it was 4-1. He won that second rack, so it was 4-2, came in, broke, made the 8 on the break, and then it was 4-3. So it was a complete momentum shift, and everything else from that point almost fell in with favor for him for the gentleman that was on table 1 last night. So
I'm loving Javi's shoes right now. I don't know what it is.
I like them too. I like them too.
It's all you can see.
Yeah.
I wish I had that kind of vision.
By the way, I love John Hummel when he was in chat last night. He was like, I want this carpet for my house. I was like, there is something cool about this carpet. I like it.
It's a pretty blue.
It is. It is.
Well, it kind of has like pool room carpet written all over it.
It really does. It really does to me.
And it matches this whole live stream.
Yes. By the way, shout out to Kelly Moore for making this this beautiful. I mean, it was probably, I don't know, probably like a solid hour's worth of work that she, within like 10 minutes she had the concept, and within the hour she had it looking gorgeous. I mean, just
Are we talking about the backdrop
the
skyline?
The skyline, both the left-hand side being in French for it, and the right-hand side being in English for it, saying CPA Montreal Invitational versus the CPA Invitation Montreal.
Oh, I didn't realize that was in French, because those are actually English
it's
words.
The English words, yeah. Yep. It's the same, but that is how they do it. They say CPA Invitation Montreal.
Oh, get out of here.
What a shot.
I would have never noticed that.
Yep.
But then again, hold on, let me turn my head sideways.
Yep. But if you also notice, the bottom left-hand corner has the CPA logo. The top right has the APA logo.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And I told Pascal, I just told him, I said, I just want to tell you thank you, by the way. I had super goosebumps. I even videoed it as well. I should post it, of them doing both national anthems.
Oh, he almost
kick
got
off
the 8
this.
ball. Sorry to interrupt you,
No,
Tim.
you're good. You're good.
That
He
other
almost
table,
scrounged,
other table was the skill level 3 about to 3-0 a 6. but I have a feeling he's about to come.
Well, he could scratch on this again.
Wait. I thought, is it Javier or Javi?
It's Javi.
Well,
Javi.
everyone calls him Javi.
Yeah,
It's
it
Javier.
is Javier.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Javier. Okay, so Javier, I'm going to call him Javier.
See, he added.
He
I
was
thought
worried about that
yeah,
scratch, I
he
think.
added the throw. Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Oh,
Well,
like-
you
He
lose
should
by
have
one
done top.
scratch.
He should have done top.
You lose by one scratch, and it messes with you the rest of the match.
It does, and I do have to say too, guys, I'm not under any of the pressure they are. I know I'm saying it like it's simple, like just do top, you got this, but he's under so much pressure right now, and especially if he's paid any
Oh,
attention.
don't go in there. Oh, no. All right.
Heather with a little love off the 7.
Ooh, a little nice little chef's kiss there.
I'm thinking let's not break out this to the point where the 8-ball goes in. I'm surprised they don't have a referee for this
I don't
shot.
even know what she's looking
She's
at.
stripes, isn't
Isn't
she?
she striped?
She's got
Yeah,
a.
this needs to be watched all day long. This definitely, and chat, please understand, no matter what we say, whether it's good hit or bad hit, it does not matter for us on chat.
It matters to me, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, we are not refs. We were not asked to watch hits, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, 18 other different things. We are just here as innocent bystanders enjoying the stream with you guys. She's got to let a lot of left kick on over.
That was the 9 or the 1?
That was
the
the
one,
one,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. See, I've just been so nervous with that 8-ball. I mean, sure you want to break stuff up. Sure you don't want to give up ball in hand, but you definitely don't want to just end the match right now. You know.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think it's a little early for the timeout personally here. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not because of the 3-6 situation going on for him.
It's more of a let's discuss how this rack is going to go the rest of the game
Yeah.
because they're both 5s. Orlando has been a 6. He's a 6 and 9 ball. So,
There we
you
go.
know, they're just chatting. It's not anything that he's going to learn anything new. He's
No,
just,
yeah.
what if we do it this way? What do you like about this?
It is always nice to have a different set of eyes because
Yeah.
sometimes you get.
There's the 3. I saw it. 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have had an issue before where I've had teammates say, I should have called timeout on you there. I'm like, wait, why? I'm like, oh, you should have hit at it this way instead. And I was like, I was so laser focused on how I was hitting this one that I just didn't even think about that.
Hey, is it cool with you if we do a secret handshake?
Yeah.
Like kind of like they just did?
Yeah.
Go 3, 4.
There you go.
Okay,
You
all right.
just missed your hands.
So you go-
complete- Okay.
That was probably, if you did, like you didn't just come up
Yeah,
with that.
I don't know. what
You
that
don't
is.
think I just came up with that? You sure
Did-
about that?
So who's that secret handshake with?
It's from a old Apple employee friend of mine.
A what?
Apple employee back when I worked at Apple. So you go, you slap. But all right, hold on, guys. You guys have got to see the shenanigans going on. So you slap your arms, slap your hands together, you snap your fingers, and you bring it back with your dueling pistols.
Is that dueling pistols
Dueling
or my
pistols.
bull? Strong like bull. I feel like I'm like, okay.
You're a stormtrooper that can't shoot anything.
I can't do that. I don't know.
I don't.
It's too much coordination.
Oh, I'm
for me.
forgetting to snap. I'm forgetting to snap.
I got the snaps.
Nice
All right,
hit.
So that's the beauty and part about that handshake is I don't have to touch you. Like I can just look at you and be like,
Boom. Let's go, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
All right, but as long if you don't do it back, I'll be hurt.
Understood. I got you. Dude,
You picked
had-
that up pretty quickly.
You had my
I've-
back last night, Kevin. You think I wouldn't do that back for you, man?
I had your back. I didn't even go with you. I was
No,
just
but
your
I knew you-
emergency phone call.
I knew you were ready on the phone in case.
I was-
By the way, I was so tempted to message you last night and be like, hey, the police didn't like the fact that I don't have my passport on me. Can you come out front? JT, what's up, brother? Welcome to the live stream, my dude.
yo.
Can he drain this in the bottom right-hand corner pocket and use top to prevent the scratch, or does he have to go for? I feel like it's a little in front of the middle point of the side pocket. I feel like the cut into the side's tough. Am I seeing this wrong?
I'm gonna say he might be able to go for the one, but he
He yelled timeout. They said you used it. He said, "Oh,
Yeah.
that was only 2 minutes ago."
yeah, that just
Short-term memory
it
loss.
was the same rotation. Like he,
Yeah.
it'd be 2 timeouts in the same shot.
JT, man, my trip is amazing so far, brother. We've had some fun play and good matches,
All right,
and it's been great. So
not bad.
Mine too, JT. Thanks for asking.
Paul Miller and Tammy and all them, the team I'm on, Adult supervision required. Help, I need an adult. We play again at 2 p.m.
I think Heather's going to pick up a game here.
I think so too. I think that was commentary curse.
It is the clutch. It is these because I think the 6 is going to come over and beat Hobby, but Heather needs the zombie patch right here, right now.
Yep.
Kim, go make some zombie patches.
We need an in-camera shot of your secret handshake. I got you, Tony. We'll do it again later.
What happened?
He says we need an in-camera shot of the secret handshake.
That wasn't in camera enough. What we just did?
I don't know if he caught it all.
Oh yeah. You got to instant replay that.
It's rough. Kevin picked it up very quickly, though.
If you go to the 1 hour 44-minute mark, you will see.
He's not wrong. He's probably always dead on the timing of it.
All right, quick. Here comes Mark. Everybody stare at him awkwardly.
It worked. It worked. Oh, Lord. 1 second, guys.
That was funny.
That was amazing. The face. He literally looked past himself like who are y'all staring at for a second?
He's hard to get under his skin, but I guess when he's running a tournament of this size, it's not so easy. It's easier to do than I thought. Everybody just stare at him until he walks away.
All right, this could be it.
If
This
I'm
could be a scratch
correct, by the way, this round. Well, no, it's in the one loss
There
out bracket
she is.
anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Mark was looking for you.
He just called her. She's talking to him on the phone.
Bye, Kelly.
Oh, so close.
Ooh.
All right. You know what?
We had Mario over here celebrating a little early almost. He got his hands up in the air.
Yeah, you can't pre-celebrate.
No. These are diamond tables, guys. They take it as disrespect. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. I'm not. I don't make the rules.
So here's the question.
Diamonds, I love
hit
you,
this
though.
super soft and try to go for the same part.
Too hard.
Safety.
You either
Actually,
have to hit
no, you
that
don't safety.
real
You use a
hard
little top left here. You get
or
back
real
below the
soft.
8 ball top left hand corner box. She's got this.
Is that going? It's going. It's
Oh!
Florian the Venom Kohler coming out on stream here.
That's
That's what that is.
That's a Jeanette Lee trick shot.
That
so
is a Jeanette Lee trick
she
shot.
actually,
Yes, it is actually.
She does it intentionally. She bakes into this the
Pocket point.
pocket corner of the side pocket, runs it down the rail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she used to do that all the time. That was a Jeanette Lee signature
Yes, it
famous
was.
shot.
Jeanette Lee, shout out to you. We need you up here with us too. There you go.
Oh, look at
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Guys,
He's excited for her.
I
That-
taught AP'd it.
Did he just go and hug her?
He
Yes.
did. He hugged her. Yes. So this is why
He
you
said,
can't.
"Great game."
This is why you can't not love this team. Like
But-
this is literally and it's like
Let's see what happened here. So she
you don't
throws her
have
hands
to
up.
stab the screen.
She throws her hands up. Saying, "So what? I got a game now," and he comes and gives her a hug. That's instant replay material.
You're gonna destroy that stream.
How am I going? Because I pushed it too
You're
hard.
like
Well,
How do you turn it off?
it's
still
it's
going?
automatic.
Oh,
20
all
seconds.
right.
yeah.
So you're saying I'm
You
too
just gotta.
too physical?
Yeah, it's just a button. It's a regular
Sorry.
button. It's not a nuke. Like you're not like.
Kevin doesn't know his own strength.
He does. He
Well,
does it.
amen to
right
that. But what really happened is last night none of the buttons were working. So I said, yeah, you got to push them hard.
So they're not allowed to work when I'm not around.
It looked like I pushed
the
it
buttons
harder than
know
I
better.
did, but it didn't crack or anything. Did you hear it crack?
You should have seen him in a little tight jacket yesterday. It was great.
I love this.
You know, this actually could be taken the wrong way.
No,
Are
it's,
you
it's,
saying-
it's all the right way.
He
100%.
put on somebody's jacket, and
She's
it was
she's
very
just get 8
small.
on the break, by the way.
Well, the reason
feel
why
it
I didn't come
Yeah,
with you
no-
last
nowhere
night
close.
was because I didn't have my
Mm.
coat. I would have come with
Yeah.
you. I need to protect you, right?
Oh, you missed it. I turned the corner, and it's like the wind of air. Oh my gosh, I need that photo.
That was a small.
Um,
that was a small.
The winds of Canada realized that there was an American on their soil invading or something for a second there, and just I'm talking about it was probably like 35 plus 40 mile per hour wind that hit me in the face,
Cold.
and like I even got pushed over a little bit by it, how bad the wind was for just a second, and I was like, this is what the guy was talking about on TV when he was talking about the weather. I was watching the previous night, and the lady was like, oh, do you think I'm gonna need some gloves? He's like, if the wind gust hits you, yes, you're gonna definitely need some gloves.
I mean, there's
And I was
really.
like,
Yeah, it's fine until the wind starts.
oh my gosh.
Have you ever had a Klondike bar?
Yeah.
You're in the Klondike, bro.
Yes.
This is the straight up tundra up
Yes.
here, okay?
And
uninhabitable terrain.
They have great crepes,
It
though.
is not uninhabitable.
If you go 300 miles that way, it is.
I enjoy the cold. This is nice. The
I do-
wind
I-
is rough.
I like it because the crispness of breathing in the crisp, clean air that's out here is so nice. Oh, man, it's so wonderful.
I went to training with Monica Butler. You probably recognize the name. But she's the league operator on the very northern Canadian peninsula. It's called Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Yeah, and
I love that place.
you want to talk about some crazy climate changes up there.
One of my favorite guys that I met at a different tournament here was from there, and he says Newfoundland so fast that it sounds like Newfoundland or Newfoundland, like Newfound.
Am I
out of
supposed
nowhere.
to?
For me?
Want anything?
No, we already had Starbucks. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Megan.
Thank you, Megan. But no, it was crazy because I was like, sir, what are you saying? He was like, Newfoundland. I'm like, there's no way you're from Finland, and I've never heard of Newfoundland. So like, what? I was like, I know you're saying something different. He's like Newfoundland, and I'm like, and the other guy like taps me on the shoulder. He's like, it's Newfoundland, and I'm like, oh. I was like, that's like, I was like, that's Canada, right? He was like, yeah. He's like, some of the Canadians don't like us. And I was like, wait, what?
Wait, did they name it because they found it? Like it's
I don't know.
newfound land?
I don't know, but
Right?
he was giving me the whole like story, and he was like, yeah, it's like a little farming style place. He's like very small, and
You know what? Let me call Monica. I'll get the answers to all these questions.
I loved it. The guy was nice to me. Bought me a pint of my favorite beer, and we sit there and just chit chatted. And his whole family was in the live stream as well. I mean, literally, he had. I'm talking about this guy's like older than us, and he had like aunts, uncles.
Older than Kevin?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is funny because Kim's older than me.
I am not.
No, she's not. There ain't no
Yeah,
way.
she is.
Oh, that wonderful purple hair. Gotta get out of here.
She looks younger, but that doesn't mean she is.
I'm like 20.
I don't know about you, but you're lying about your age.
I'm like
It's true.
20.
Sorry, guys.
She's New York 20.
Oh, does that work like a New
That
York
would
minute?
be like 50.
In dog years, I've had one.
I hate you, Kevin. Just laugh it out, Kim. It's okay.
I don't think this is as funny to her as it is us.
It is making my day. And there's nothing even wrong with my day, but it's making my day right now.
All right, O-Town. Looks like he's solid.
Heather was having a great run right there, too.
I saw that.
Yeah,
She had that
she-
little bit of comeback early. Because, you got Guy on the other
Mhm.
table. He's probably would win all 6 of his next matches because he's playing smart. He's grinding it out. He's crashed on the 8-ball the first rack.
He just gave Javi ball in hand.
He did just give Javi ball hand. Guys, both of these are hill situations for Team Boats and Holes. It's hard for me to switch. Whoever gets onto the 8-ball first, I'll switch to that table if it needs to be swapped over, guys. But Team Boats and Holes with the potential to close it out with, again, for anybody just showing, if they win one singular rack,
Safety.
and he left it near the pocket. That's smart. That was good.
Oh, did you see how he just fire that ball in?
If Javi gets that ball past the 3-ball, he could be out.
Let's
He's going to have
see.
to do a stop shot, though. That's tough.
Ooh.
Tough angle to do. I don't think it's going to happen. That was perfect. Oh, my goodness. It was, yeah, I was going to say it was tough.
But
It was
wait, that 3-ball's blocking the
3-ball
scratch.
saving.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, we'll come find you.
I'm assuming a 50-50 raffle because that looks
That
like
looks
a bunch of
like a
raffle
cue
tickets.
stick.
No,
raffle, I
there's a
think.
cue stick on there.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I might
that-
have to get in on that.
I think that's the actual cue stick. They just, you're just commentating. You want to stop and buy raffle tickets or
Yeah.
come back later?
come back later.
I'll find you. Oh, we need someone to watch this hit. Yeah, double hit city.
Well, he shouldn't be aiming at it for double hit anyways. He should be coming
No.
across it towards
Yeah.
almost like he's hitting the 3-ball.
Because the 3-ball will stop it, most likely.
I
I say
will
most likely because it could follow it right in. But
Yep.
I would absolutely get a referee to watch this hit, no question.
I'm about to come right back to it. Let's check on another table real quick here. I think Miss.
I don't know.
what they're
Orlando
doing.
and Heather are having a conversation.
I
to
think
the
they're.
side
I
over
think
there.
they're waiting to see what. Oh no, Heather's going back to the table.
I think Orlando gave Heather a timeout.
I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised. And again, this is why, like I said before, you can't like be mad at this team. But it's one thing I'm trying to change in my game and I found it helped me out last night, is that
She
my-
just two-railed in the 11. No.
watch this, watch this. Oh, no.
Accidentally. Oh, look what he left Guy here.
Guy's going to make that, no problem. Hey, look at this other
Yeah.
table here. She
Yeah,
just
she
two-railed
just-
in. She's about to get a game, and Guy's about to get a game. It's going to be so crazy. They thought it was over, but now it's like it's
Chugga,
not.
chugga, 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 choo, choo.
So they're
Train's
both on the
leaving the
8 ball.
station.
You can see both of them right now.
Yep.
This match going hill, hill. This match going hill, hill. Of course, I said that last night. It did not go hill, hill.
Oh, she looked short on it. She got it,
Still
though.
going. It
She's
is-
Nice
got it.
out. Wow. Great back cut there.
Orlando's like good shot.
High five.
Switching back to table number 2 here. But yeah, no. One thing I found, if you are
Is
getting,
Heather taking a timeout for Guy over there? Just wanted to.
oh, she cannot do that.
She's
She
over there
is.
taking a timeout.
Yeah, but we're not
Yep.
the referees.
Nope, we're not,
No.
and we're not involved.
I mean, Orlando's just going to go over and hug him, so
Yeah.
That's true.
he's not going to say anything.
Also, although I never asked the why behind the ruling. I think the ruling was for the purpose of time's sake, and realistically, like, they're over here still racking and stuff right this second.
Here comes the referee.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
telling her you
yeah,
can't do
he
it.
caught it. Yep.
No, in the side. Ooh.
Good out by Heath. Nicely done.
What's the score over there? Do you know? It's got to be
I
3-1,
think it's either
2-1.
3-1 or 2-1.
So that one I believe is 3-1.
It's like this is one last little rally from the uncomfortable.
Do you want to go confirm with him about that situation? Yeah. Yeah, let him know. Because that is something that is unique to this. By the way, guys, the whole situation, and again, I believe the why behind it, because I think it's important to know the why behind rules. I believe the why behind it is to keep time flowing because of things being, the timeline being moved up shorter for sudden deaths. But if you are currently playing a match on one table, you cannot be the one giving the timeout on the second table. But I don't know the why behind it for sure. Just me taking a stab in the dark about it.
I think I can chime in here because I was part of the conversation between the tournament directors, and we did discuss leaving it in the. Sometimes it's just easier to set a blanket rule, prevent arguments, prevent confrontation. Just say, hey guys, this is it, and that's why.
So she is not happy
Yeah.
about that ruling.
She
Luckily, it didn't. It doesn't take away the rack.
Doesn't
or not.
affect
yeah,
anything,
yeah.
no.
That's as a. I'm putting in air quotes here. Sportsmanship violation situation, right? So, it is just more of kind of like your mom looking at you or your dad and just giving you a little tap on the wrist of like, don't do that. Is all it is. So, I ain't saying that I wouldn't, as well if I wasn't aware, I wouldn't be like, man, that sucks. Like, it upsets me, but. At the same time, luckily in this situation here, it isn't like the rack got reversed or that it was ball in hand and then they definitely lost because of it or any of that kind of craziness at all here. So
Well, think
it's
about
all
shot clock violation. If you're in the middle of your match and you're expected to average 20 seconds for an average shot, 45 seconds for a difficult shot, but now you're taking a minute timeout on another table. Now, on this particular rack, it wasn't such a big deal because Orlando was racking.
Yeah.
But in the middle of a match, if he's sitting there playing, he now feels like he's being sharked because he's having to wait for slow play. So that's why. I mean, it's just.
And you got to think if it happens 3 or 4 times in your matchup, that's 3 to 4 full extra minutes potential of gameplay time now for your own matchup that your opponent now is having to sit there and just patiently wait.
Right.
So I'm all for the rule. I think the rule is there's a great why behind it, and also guys, you could field teams of 8 for this too. Which I'm a huge, like, as a division rep for Monday nights for the league, I'm a huge proponent of that. I'm like, look, like, there's no reason why you don't try to get an 8th player on your team. I know you can run with just 6. I know you can run with just 5. I get it, but there are times when between keeping score, giving timeouts, different things going on, people not showing up, that you need that other person. So when you can field, hey, got some movement. When you can field a team of 8, do so. It's to your pure advantage. So.
Oh, and just to confirm, it is 3-1 over there.
3-1. Thank you for checking in on that too as well, Ms. Kim. Appreciate that.
She was able to accomplish the mission,
Yeah,
even though.
and that's huge because now that's only a 2-1 race. That's a extremely doable race here, and
Are
it's
both
the same one
tables?
over here.
2-1.
Yeah. So this is why I said, guys, if anybody in chat was sitting there and like, oh, well, it was a good run for uncomfortables, this is like, you haven't played this game long enough.
And to think they had such a commanding lead the first 2 games.
Yeah, it definitely.
Just keeps going back and forth.
It definitely looked like it was in favor of uncomfortables right off the bat.
You okay?
Kevin went to go like push his chair back and got on mine and Kim's chair. Mine shook for a second. Even I can't look back real quick. Like
Mine almost threw me on the floor.
I forgot that
I'm gonna be on the floor looking up. Hey guys.
Too strong, man.
No,
With his gun.
I forgot
Focus
that
on
I
people, okay?
significantly
Golly.
outweigh Kim. You know, I could just literally just like push her and she falls over. I cannot do that to you.
I got a little sturdiness going on to me.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to get rid of me, doesn't it, Kevin?
Strong like bull.
It takes a whole lot to get rid of me.
Strong like bull.
I may not be able to dodge stuff, but I sure as heck can take it.
Oh, no
Oh,
rail.
no.
I did. So this, oh my gosh, why did he have to do the shot and it be on the 3 ball? Just like I did the exact same thing last night on the 3 ball.
Deja vu.
Exact deja vu against the
is
same
that
long
French?
rail.
Yes.
That
Oh,
is.
look at us.
I'm speaking French up here.
Oh,
Exact
man.
same situation where I was just trying to play defensive, so I babied the 3 ball, trying to hit it into the long rail was all I was trying to do, and I did the exact same thing and gave ball hand, and I was so mad because it was a 4-point difference that I gave up because of that with how good my
Parlez-vous French toast.
what did
Deja
parlez-vous?
vu French toast. Okay. All right.
deja vu. Hold on, why is it deja vu French toast?
I don't know. He added the French toast.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, just the vu.
it is the
Voodoo.
voodoo.
That's not French. I was trying. Touche.
Well, technically it is. It's New Orleans.
Yeah.
Voodoo?
Yeah.
Oh, and that, yeah.
Yeah, it's very South French.
Yeah.
Creole.
Creole. Yep.
Well, that's like a mixture. That's like a spliced language.
It is. I mean, it.
I actually
Because
can
their history,
speak
it is.
some
It's
Creole.
amazing.
Sac passe and naboule.
That is still one thing that interests me here with Canada too as well. Which again, like I feel like I'm still at home, but it amazes me the amount of bilingual people that are here and how it's just a complete normality of life. Like we're definitely in the French area of Canada without any doubt.
The whole half.
Yeah, but
this whole half.
everything is French first. All the
Yes,
signs are in
yes.
French. Everything's in
Yep.
French.
Yep. Definitely.
I literally feel like I'm in some sort of alternate universe to New York City.
There we go.
I feel like I'm in New York City, but I don't know where I'm going, and everything's in French. It's very weird.
And I love
I
how
love
you
it.
use the accent to accept.
I don't have an accent.
Oh, but she
Yeah.
definitely did the Italian hands right
Yes,
there. Oh
yes.
my gosh, she definitely did.
She was at the meet the baller.
And y'all know what we're talking. I don't even have to show it on stream. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about with the Italian hands. I don't know. Where you
It's great. It's great. It's
was
great.
there.
We're laughing with you.
Let's go. I know it was an accident, but whatever. She still got to work on that 10 balls. Or I'm sorry, he still got to work on the 10 ball.
I'd
but I
play
like it.
defense on it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'd play defense right here. Just push this right to the pocket and leave that right there. Let her try to break up that one because you still have one over here. So if she leaves you over here, you can go ahead and make that one in the pocket.
I agree. Let them do the work
Yep.
sometimes.
I agree on doing the work. I don't agree on the how.
Ooh, how would you do it,
So
sir,
I'm-
Tim Bob Jones?
Whatever this stripe is that's going to the top right corner pocket, I'm pocketing that because they ain't on it. You're going to get back downfield. I'm using the one that's to the top left-hand corner
You
pocket. as my
need that to
defensive
get
shot.
on the 8 later.
Is he playing a
You want to
safety?
leave that?
I want when they,
Oh, wait, is
when
he
they
on
do
the
the
one
work for
ball?
me.
He's on
Oh,
the
I
one
thought
ball.
I thought he was on
Never mind,
stripes.
we're all wrong.
And this is why we got to pay attention.
Wasn't a stripe just pocketed
This
instead
is-
going that
That's
side pocket though? I'm
This is-
feeling
this-
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
This is why it's so important to know
Oh
what
my
we're
gosh.
talking about. Because now she's double hit city or kick city.
That was great by him. That was a good idea.
That was actually very talented.
Oh,
Mark,
man.
Oh, I see a ball hand on the top table here.
oh, did she get back down?
Ball in hand.
Ball in hands. And
Oh,
the
boy.
1-8 is
So they
sitting
both
there.
have ball in hand. What's going on here?
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yeah, but I like the percentage chance. If
I
was-
saw
Oh
that.
my God! Did you see that?
That
Did he
was it.
just land that?
Can you? You can't replay that.
I
huh?
can. It'll
can.
just show the little bit of it though.
Make sure you smash it hard enough.
Yeah.
Watch
it's-
this shot up on top with Javi up here.
Yeah, he did it.
Look at him carom that
He
into the
caromed that
side.
in so
Oh,
beautifully.
nice.
I actually say that was a pretty
Very
obvious
proud of
little
him.
carom. Yeah, that's but
He's a 3 though.
that's what I'm saying. Well, I didn't want to point that out because
Yeah.
you know NHRC might be listening, but
Oh my gosh.
propel jump cues. If it's not propel, you're not
jumping right. Yeah. Propel, I am open for sponsorship, by the way. Q-Tech altogether. I'm dead serious, by the way. I would lose my complete whole self for a moment if Q-Tech ever called me up. I'm like, done.
mean,
Everything I have is Q-Tech. I love Q-Tech.
okay. The second half of this conversation we'll do off the live stream.
There's going to be more.
Well, yeah, I have questions, but I don't want to ruin any other sponsorships,
He's got questions. I've got answers.
and I need them. Because if I don't have them, nothing changes.
Yeah, the only thing I literally don't have is a jump cue from Q-Tech. But that's just because I don't play in Masters, and I just don't have a real need for it
He's
personally.
going all the way down.
It's got to.
He's going all the way down.
That's
There it is. That's it. Boats and holes in one.
Did not finish for matchup number 5. That is all she wrote.
I don't know if you saw, but the one guy screamed so loud that he actually was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, library voices."
They're a loud team.
Are you gonna leave this stream running all
So
Dizzle?
I need to. I need to find out from Kelly here. Let me see if I have the photo.
You know, I created that.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
So the next stream we're going to be trying to be getting on the live stream isn't till 2.
Oh, that means I'm gonna go eat food.
Yeah, guys, I think what we're going to do here, because it's definitely a solid 45-minute wait or so.
You want me to go? You want me to go try to put someone on the live stream? I can do it.
No. I think what we're going to do.
Yes,
They're
they're
a loud team. They are. They
And I'm
definitely
a loud league operator. It's okay.
are. Guys, make sure to give a shout out to Kim over here. Give a shout out to Kevin over there, and a shout out to me as well, guys. I'll let y'all close out real fast. I'll say my little closing thing in just a second. But anything else y'all have to add to the stream here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some food.
We're gonna get some food there, and we're gonna continue our other conversation off stream.
Congrats, Boats and holes.
Yes. Big
What's up,
congrats.
Justin? That's DJ. Oh, what's his?
Yes, it is.
DJ Persuasion.
I don't remember.
DJ Caucasian. What's your?
Just
The Caucasian persuasion?
There's Bruno Herrera. There's Bruno.
There's
You were
Bruno.
talking about him earlier.
I know Bruno.
No, we were trying not to talk about Bruno. All right,
Justin,
guys.
what's your DJ name? Throw it out there.
We're about to close it out.
You want to give them a heads up on what's to come?
Yeah. What's the next 2 p.m. match? Do you already have the team?
I already know the team information.
Oh, I was gonna.
Hold on. We might have more for
DJ
you.
exclusive. Thank you, Justin. I call him DJ Express.
Hang on a second. Let me get to my copy sports. So we're going to have
Hey, Ray.
2 Ontario teams.
Oh.
Fluke Show and No Pressure.
2 Ontario teams, no
Fluke
Fluke Show
Show and No Pressure.
and No Pressure. Very good.
A guest commentator with Florian.
A guest commentator with Florian. So it's going to be Florian and somebody else.
And others will
Did you know Florian speaks fluent French and he's from France?
I did.
I did not know that
Are you
until
kidding
yesterday.
me?
I didn't know.
He has the act. Okay.
I've never heard it.
tune in to hear Florian.
Yeah, guys. So next stream coming up here. Tune in. Florian, the Venom Kohler himself, will be here on the live stream.
Also
guys,
known as Flo Ryan, right?
Yeah,
No,
Flo
I'm
Ryan.
sorry. I'm sorry.
There you go. Guys, Tim Jones, Voice Jacksonville, signing out here. My team plays here at 2 o'clock, so I'll be off stream. Guys, y'all take care. Be blessed. Get some rest. As always, I want to be the one that gets you to enjoy watching billiards again. Have a wonderful rest of your day and tune into the rest of streams. Hit that share button for us. You know how to do it, guys. Peace.
We got up to 45.